Peace, 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 peace. Peace, love, and light to all the American Aborigines. This is your brother, Aboriginal Power. Hopefully, everybody's enjoying their great grand rising. I got a fire show for you guys. We want to chop it up with you, with some of the family today. So make sure y'all hit that like button. We're going to start this thing off proper with the intro. Let's get it.
Shelly. I really been feeling. Yeah. Yeah. We gotta carry on. Like Mr. Caldwell saying, I know that faith is all we need. I hear them church bells ring. A lot of strange shit is going on inside of this train. Programs is being ran and shit is one and the same. When your thought pattern is different, they look at you strange. The same ones you used to see me with, now we estranged. Cause now my mission different. It's some shit I gotta attain. As I go inside my mother's womb, my soul was ordained. I battle on. The war zone is Babylon. My one task is to bring the flock and the cattle on. Trying to change the vibration while niggas they Babylon. Now focused on getting my money tower of Babylon. My catalog is self-subscribed, I'm staying strong. I know my destination, I travel, don't know the roads. Don't give a fuck about this status and status quo's. Combative is data low. Cannot compute with this blockchain. I'm pinging off of towers, can't triangulate my pen game. I'm off the grid. The lyrical EMP, they try to follow down a rabbit hole that's filled with TNC. The last of a dying breed, just aim fire and squeeze at demonic chapters. I know the sigil on his sleeve.
And crush the regalia, shining like diamonds to the sea. I'll show you Wonderland. It's up to you if you believe. The son of the matrix, shining like nothing you conceive. A bomb with a pen, removing nothing's gonna leave. Alarmed by the wind, we smell percussion in the breeze. The drummer go in and leave nothing but the leaves. A nod and a grin, be the last thing you ever see. And the problem with him lead to a problem with a den. A lion sent down from Zion, bringing drama to your kin. I promise I'm like Obama or Osama. It depends on how God order my steps. When you stepping up to him, I'm different. Can politic or demolish them, pick a fence and stay behind it, cause the lions is out again.
Shout out to the real. Drop the fire emojis in the chat, man. Y'all fucking with Big Al with Grand Rising. Happy waking day. See y'all in this building. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man, by any means, man. Make sure y'all tap that like button. Hit that like button. I appreciate it.
Airbit. I'm who they depend on. Who they depend on. I'm who they depend on. I'ma go get a bag, it was me. I'ma put down a pack, it was me. I'ma put down the trap, it was me. Scoring the end zone. Running me plays, nigga, like I'm hurt. All of this money hit them where it hurts. You know the mission, put them in the dirt. Who they depend on? I'ma go get a bag, it was me. I'ma put down the trap, it was me. I'ma put down the trap, it was me. Scoring the end zone. Running me plays, nigga, like I'm hurt. All of this money hit them where it hurts. You know the mission, put them in the dirt. I got my pieces in the spot where I want. I got these bitches gon' come when I want. I got some niggas who trap when I want. Play with your bitch, you don't play with my brother. Play with my baby, I put it together. They on my body, I put it together. Who better bitch, they going together. Baby gon' suck me and fuck up, I let him. I was gonna smoke with a bitch, you ain't clever. Right through that bitch cause she thought she was special. Those some bitches who dance with the devil. He got a back cause he thought of him dead. The clip on the gun that I got him in natty. Mention my name in the scenes with pressure. 24K, no, I vetted them letters. 24K, what I put on the bezel. Missing my flavors and missing my fabrics. Valentino wanna cut with the cabbage. Trying to put me out on the atlas. Independent, what I'm keeping my status. I got the bang inside of the vault. I bought the ice from out of the door. I got a chain, my brick in the door. My brick got a bang, Chris, you don't know. I'm who they depend on. I'ma go get a bag, it was me. I'ma put down a pack, it was me. I'ma put down the trap, it was me. Scoring the end zone. Running me plays, nigga, like I'm hurt. All of this money hit them where it hurts. You know the mission, put them in the dirt. Who they depend on. I'ma go get a bag, it was me. I'ma put down the trap, it was me. I'ma put down the trap, it was me. Scoring the end zone. Running me plays, nigga, like I'm hurt. All of this money hit them where it hurts. You know the mission, put them in the.
We're gonna get right into the next little jammy jam, man. I need everybody to hit that like button, man. I need everybody to hit that like button. Very important.
Whatever it takes. Exactly.
Hit the like button. Let me live right now.
This shit crazy.
Live.
Feel nothing at all. For my pain, it don't feel nothing at all. Yeah. Yeah, for my pain, it don't feel nothing at all. For these niggas, nah, ain't nothing but God. I had to move around with nothing but frauds. I tried to bring the team together, get my vision involved. I gave a plan, but niggas scrambled. It's time to pick up that call. We can't get 1,500 in a 6-week span. Time to pay up, everybody goes, I be down. I should've seen it. All I got is Rain, Slim, Tim, you know it's Teach. I got Tay and I got Lee. I got Deja and Salih. I got Foreign, they got Feet. They say your name, that's cause you creased. Them niggas folded under heat. No umbrella, let them shots rain down. You believe in dream, just stand up, if not lay down. Let it rain down. If you my nigga, then just say it. If you ain't got it, then just say it. Let it rain down. Yeah, my nigga, then just say it. Let it rain down. Let it rain down. Right, this shit crazy. Yeah. We gotta weather the storm. If you don't understand, get better informed. I'm from the trench, and my trust really weathered and torn. With my niggas from the sandbox, trying to put this shit on top some water, but we laying low. We all want the same shit, but can't get on the same page. How bad do y'all really want it? Niggas just be saying things, complacent with y'all lives now. It is that I pipe down. Yeah, I was chilling for a minute, but I'm live now. Niggas talking about the past, come get with me right now. Come and really see my grind. Come and see me live now. I'm live now. I'm live now. Come and see me live now. Ain't no umbrella, let them shots rain down. You believe the dream, then stand up, if not lay down. Let it rain down. My nigga, then just say it. You ain't got it, then just say it. Let it rain down. Yeah. Ain't no umbrella, let them shots rain down. You believe the dream, then stand up, if not lay down. Let it rain down. If you my nigga, then just say it. If you ain't got it, then just say it. Let it rain down. Let it rain down. Yeah. You my nigga, did you say it? You my brother, did you say it? Let it rain down. Let it rain down.
Shout out to everybody in the building. I need everybody in here to drop a fire emoji real quick, man. That's gonna let me know whether or not y'all can hear me loud and clear. We need them fire emojis flooded. Shout out to everybody in the building.
Whatever it takes. The alleyway. Feelings from the past, yeah, you gotta pay attention. Feelings from the past, yeah, you gotta pay attention. They won't say my name, but they put it in a mention. Too much sneak dissing, yeah, we need an intervention. Right before the fall, I swear my niggas, they won't listen. Right before the fall, you took them pills, you got addicted. Right before the fall, you run your mouth, you turn to dentist. Bring my niggas in the cage, know that shit get lonely. You was with me from the start, but you did me phony. Look my bitch right in the eyes, tell her she my only. Poppin' shit on Instagram, they don't even know me. Had to turn my savage up to turn me to the old me. Killers moving silent, so I gotta kill them softly. Lie better, little baby, better lie better. You playing the other side on God out. Trendsetter, no talking, I did better. They watching my moves, playing my moves. I did let up, I kept it aside. Niggas get shifty, I dead, something I'm moving around. Had to get to it, this bread, something they want me to drown. Remember they told me I was nothing, I've been through some things. On God, baby, I can't front it. Feelings from the past, yeah, you gotta pay attention. They won't say my name, but they put it in a mention. Too much sneak dissing, yeah, we need an intervention. Right before the fall, I swear my niggas, they won't listen. Right before the fall, you took them pills, you got addicted. Right before the fall, you run your mouth, you turn to dentist. Bring my niggas in the cage, know that shit get lonely. You was with me from the start, but you did me phony. Look my bitch right in the eyes, tell her she my only. Poppin' shit on Instagram, they don't even know me. Had to turn my savage up to turn me to the old me. Killers moving silent, so I gotta kill them softly. Do better, you said that you do better. These niggas playing at 50, I really got moved better. I got these on my block, I can't play round. I position on my life, I can't play round. We gon' get it back in blood if they stay round. Know them niggas off the drugs, they gon' lay down. down. I was love, you put me right in the middle. Got niggas that screaming gang and niggas that want to kill you. They got feelings from the past, pay attention. They only sending shots cause these niggas want attention. Won't be no RIP, heli in the mention. Putting threats on my name, make me turn them to a pension. Feelings from the past, yeah, you gotta pay attention. They won't say my name, but they put it in a mention. Too much sneak dissing, yeah, we need an intervention. Right before the fall, I swear my niggas, they won't listen. Right before the fall, you took them pills, you got addicted. Right before the fall, you run your mouth, you turn to dentist. Bring my niggas in the cage, know that shit get lonely. You was with me from the start, but you did me phony. Look my bitch right in the eyes, tell her she my only. Poppin' shit on Instagram, they don't even know me. Had to turn my savage up to turn me to the old me. Killers moving silent, so I gotta kill them softly.
Shout out to everybody in the fucking building, man. Shout out to everybody. Good to see y'all. I ain't seen y'all niggas in a couple days. Shout out to my cousins. Good to see y'all in here rocking with your brother, your favorite cousin. And y'all know the vibes, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Good to see everybody that's in here. How y'all feeling this Grand Rising, man? Good to see y'all. I just want to come chop it up with y'all. Most important thing I need y'all to do real quick is to hit that like button. It's very important for you guys to tap that like button and to support the channel, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the building already. And I'm going to take my time out to shout out everybody that took their time out to come shout out and rock with me. All right. Shout out to Rising Aboriginal. Shout out to you. Peace and blessings. Matthew Simmons. Okachu. Marcus Humph. La Moran Lafugo. Appreciate you as well. Sun Baby. Chief Kokomo. Negro Out the Trenches. Original Builders. Chief Kokomo. Equator 7. Sun Baby. My brother Crip Walk, man. Shout out to Crip Walk, man. What's going on with it, cuz? Top of the morning. Hey, yeah, man. Also, I want to reiterate to you guys before we continue, shout out some of the brothers and sisters. It's very important for you guys to support the channel, man. You know what I'm saying? It's very important for you guys to support the channel, man. If y'all guys won't support it, who the hell won't support Big Al, the voice of the Aborigines, bringing reasoning, topics, conversation. Right now, today, we just going to have a conversation. I want to chop it up with some of my family today. Shout out to Hella Moore Bay. Also, shout out to Wilmore Reed. Shout out to Wilmore Reed. Shout out to Haru, the Duke of Great Lakes. Shout out to Omega. I ain't seen you in here in a minute, Omega, man. Good to see you in here, bro. I ain't seen you in a minute, bro. Hope all is well with you and your family, bro. Shout out to Duke, Valinda Simpson, Truth Be Told, a.k.a. Juan Torres. My nigga Glocky. Got too many Glockies. Shout out to my nigga Glock in the building. You know the biz. Man, what's going on, Supernatural? Aboriginal American Girl. What's going on? Tom Jones, JT Smith, East Side, 1415, Chief Crazy Overstanding. What's good, brother? I want you to come on the panel. EIE Manguzzi, I'm gonna drop the link. We're gonna get into all these conversations, man. We're gonna get into all these conversations. I think it's very valid. I'm starting to see some type of turmoil in the community. I don't really be on as much as I used to. I'll be so busy. Shout out to Real Talk LLC. Shout out to Chief Crazy Overstanding and EIE Manguzzi. Shout out to you, brothers and sisters. Outstanding brothers and sisters. Good to see you in here. We got a bitch in the chat. Look at MAGA, this ain't gonna be for you. So you might want to get your whole ass out the chat. Don't let the door hit you in your pussy, bitch, on the way out. All right, so get the fuck to stepping. All right, that's just flat out. We ain't dealing with weirdos today. Don't let the door hit you in your pussy on the way out, nigga. All right. Shout out to Wakandi EIE Manguzzi. Good to see you in here, brother.
Salute.
What's going on with it, brother?
Not much, man. You know, I know that you probably know. I don't want to be, I don't like that, gossip. But man,
I ain't one to gossip. You know what I'm saying? That in Living Color scene. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't one to gossip.
But yeah, man, all y'all got good information, man. We gotta get past this, man.
Yeah, what's going on? Talk to me.
Man, I mean, shoot. people out here saying, I'm hearing, videos and stuff, listen to videos, and he talking about agents and all this and all that.
Who said that?
Man, hold on. Oh yeah, it's I was listening to the what was it? I think it's Lotus or Miss Matthew Craig Douglas. But yeah, man, I'm
Oh,
like,
I haven't been seeing his channel. I don't think I'm subscribed, but man,
oh
he's listens to everybody, man.
yeah,
A lot of
man.
people are just, you know, I don't know, man. I can't say I don't know what's going on, but people be in a coon mentality. That's what I can say, and they don't have the true best interest for Aboriginal people. They rather hold on to the white man.
Mm. Well, man, I think we all could get past this somehow.
I think we can too. I
Yeah,
don't think it's that serious. I
yeah,
got
man,
love
cause
for
y'all
all
got
the Aborigines.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
man, cause y'all got some good. Y'all be having good bills. Y'all got good information. Y'all, and I want y'all to keep it up. And however y'all gotta handle it, I'd rather y'all handle that thing behind scenes because I don't want other people to see, and think different of us,
Man, I haven't even seen anything, so I hope everything is well with whomever he have issues with. Hopefully
Yeah,
the ancestors, but we just going around stomping up the lies right now. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
We're trying to get rid of the lies, and if anybody in the way of defending the lie, you will be stomped on as well. You understand
Okay.
me?
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Truth over everything. Always truth over everything. I want the truth. And whatever the truth is, that's what we want out. We don't need you know, all the fuckery. It's we need to get past all the how can I say when we find out something is not what it is, we need to, just guard it and keep it moving.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know. I mean, if it's an issue, let it be known.
Yeah, yeah, man.
If it's an issue, let it be known. Hey, snipers, go ahead and get the dude in here. MAGA, get him out of here. Put him in another round. Send him to the upper room
The upper room.
because he has an issue, but he never want to state the issue. Like the question is, do we have a problem? It's simple.
Mm.
It's
Dang.
simple. So you can come on here and get knocked out like your pops used to. You understand me? Because a lot
Hey,
of you niggas at the end of the day are fucking coons, man. You rather hold on to the white man's information. You understand what I'm saying? And no, I'm not here to be nice. I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to tell you what you need to hear. And sometimes the truth hurts. And I understand that. You know what I'm saying? Me having love for all my brothers and sisters, whether they lost, whether they conscious, whether they mixed. You understand what I'm saying? I'm here to elevate the mind of my people, man. Seriously.
facts. Because man, I tell you, man, I got my own study going on, but like when I want to be on some downtime, I love listening to y'all because y'all, I want to listen to
Right.
intellectual, conversation while I'm on my downtime is doing my own study. So that right there helps me out a lot. And I just want all our, how can we say, can we all just get along?
We all just get along. You understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
yeah, it's very important for us to get along, bro. Like I said,
yeah.
bro. That's what
Cause
it's
yeah,
about this particular time.
cause yeah, it's how can I say? We all won't be on the same mind of thought, but we all have the same materials to get to this mind of thought. So with that being said, if somebody's above somebody with thinking, you shouldn't be, how can I say, um like pompous, with your stuff just because, somebody's not on that level yet, because it might take a person, time to get to that level. Because don't get me wrong, everybody, like you were saying, like before with you, we all was Pan Africans, right?
Yeah.
We all got out of that level. So it's gonna take some, so even when you get into the Aboriginal state, as in knowing who you are, even it get to a point that you got to get past even that level, because we know all these words is construct terms. We just want to, we want people to be themselves. Be yourself, whoever that is. Be yourself. Even if it's a chunk, be a chunk. If it's a hero, be a hero. Just be yourself. Don't try not to be anything other than who you directly are. And that's where a lot of us get around, because we see all this stuff that go around. We try to be this person, that people.
People ain't been comfortable with themselves, so it's hard for them to be themselves. You got to be comfortable with yourself, man. You got to be unapologetically you. You understand me? Because that's what's going to have people gravitate towards you. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, just be you. That's all I can say, man. Don't be nothing that you ain't, bro.
Word. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jump down, but man, you know what, man? I'll tell you one thing too. My channel again is on this last leg. They keep putting me on strike for some reason, man.
You playing people videos?
Man, you know what? I do every now and then, but it don't be it be like edited and chopped up, and I put my voice on it. But they still do what they do. They take old videos of mine and try to say it's a strike. Like for instance, like on YouTube you can look up fights, right? And you can see a whole bunch of fights. I had this 8-second clip on white crime. And I put that up like probably like last year summertime. They waited to now to try to say, oh, it's against the guidelines. After I just came off a strike. So they've been trying to shut me up for some reason. But my channel about to be gone. I don't worry about it, but it is what it is. But yeah, so y'all just be safe and be cautious with the words you use, because I sure enough don't want none of that to happen to none of y'all again,
Right. We definitely don't want that to happen. I hate that it happened to my brother Ab TV, man, because he had a good thing going.
Yeah.
It was on the uprise. It was growing pretty fast. You know what I'm saying? And it's haters always is going to be a hater.
Yeah.
And the reason because the old information is literally getting stomped out. We're kicking the shit out of this lie, and we're bringing in truth. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And look, just since we on this topic about haters, I got this bill that I'm going to try to implicate with this state, as in oh, okay, yeah, I talk about it a little bit, but yeah, my fault. But yeah, this bill I'm trying to implicate in the state, that that people who be like haters and like telling on people,
Right.
that they need to bring they need to bring proof before anything happens. Like, for instance, somebody could hate on you, right, and say, hey, he's doing this, he's abusing his child, right? And now the services gonna come and make you prove to them that you're not. And before that happens, we should have something in place that the person who's telling needs to prove to the person that they got information of that. So it won't be because anybody could tell on anybody, and then next thing you know, you going through the ringer. As in, for instance, what happened to me personally with my dogs, right? I got old dogs, and they're a little small, but they old dogs, as in they're 80 years old, like in human years, 90 years old. They don't, somebody try to say they ain't had no house, no home, or whatever. So the dog catcher come, he's like, well, I just want to make sure they're all right. You need to take them to the doctor, to the hospital. We know that costs. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. I know what's wrong with them. They're old. They just old. That's just what it is. But of course they want to take them. When they take them, what they do with them? They just kill them, because they pit bulls. So with that being said, this person, whoever told, don't get no reprimand for them, and they was lying. So if they're lying, they need to be held accountable, that to a point that when they lie, when they got to go to court for it, and they're found lying, they gotta pay the person that they lying on. So it would take care of that, and plus they got to pay the court fee, so it would pay for itself. So it would make people stop calling and stop being Karens and Kens, So that's why I'm going to try to write this bill up and try to get it through my delegate, and then try to bring it to y'all and see if y'all can implicate it through all the other states, because we got
that's real.
Yeah, we got somehow block the people from just calling. Because, for instance, I could just call on my neighbor right now and say she's abusing her kid or the dog or whatever. And now people are going to come there with no information, with no proof and no nothing, and put them through the ringer. All because I'm hating on them. And we need to put something in place so they can't do that. So now, for them, quote unquote, for the cops could do their real job and won't have to go through the bullshit calls with people just calling and hating and stuff like that. So yeah, well, I don't want to. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and jump down, man. I'm
Shout
running
out
my
to you,
mouth
brother
too much.
EIE Manguzzi, man. I appreciate you for bringing the knowledge to us, man. We don't want none of them haters to be throwing shots, because it's already easy to get turmoil in this community. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know who you say it was again. My bad. Lotus. Yeah, we don't know who Lotus talking about, but hopefully he get it together, man. Find some peace, whomever it is.
Yeah, man. I love Lotus information, man. I love his information. I love your information, man. Your information is good. It's vital for us. So we all need to just get past the.
Well, I don't understand. Well, do you know exactly who he was going at?
Not
for clarity.
For what I just heard on the video. That's the only thing I can hear. But other than that, man, I really don't know for sure. But I just know that it seemed like.
But I know he be going at a lot of Pan Africans and shit too.
Yeah. So it might be that. Hopefully, it's that. Maybe maybe I got it wrong. Hopefully I did get it wrong. But I just want all y'all to be good, man, because I love y'all team. Y'all team is official, A1, you, Chief, Lotus, Smoke Signal, 1 Truth, Ab TV, like all y'all be dropping. Shoot, Cuddy be dropping, So
Shout out to DJ Cuddy, bro.
Yeah, man, because I love y'all, man. Really, on some human, I respect y'all information, because y'all information, you trying to give out the truth. And when you try to give out the truth, you got nothing but love, But yeah, man.
There's nothing but love from me as well, brother. That's from the Aboriginal community, man. We all got love. Straight up. You understand me? We just don't understand why certain people do have an issue. We openly ask people to address it, whether privately or publicly. And all you got to do is come address it. We can hash that shit out, get back to the shit, and it's going to be lit again. You understand what I'm saying? It's going to be lit. We getting back to the information. And that's just, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel you, man. I feel you, because that's all it is. That's all we want. We all about this, the truth. We trying to.
And I heard before you even brought it up that Lotus was saying a few things about a few people, So, my ears is always to the streets. You understand what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, man. Like I say, man, both y'all got great information, and hopefully y'all can hash that out. Behind the scenes. I don't want because like I say, like, how can I say? I don't care about other nations, but I'm talking about us. We need to just go ahead and handle that stuff behind the scenes before even.
Well, I don't know what the issue is, and I feel like if you heard it public, then the response
is going to be public. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
How that go?
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, hey, Uncle Core, touche. I completely understand.
Within that same conversation, in that same sentence, we are trying to bring harmony to the conversation. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. It's all love. So we have no issues. I don't know what the issue is. Hopefully it can get resolved.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, man, I'm here to speak with American people. I don't got time to stop and baby and nurture one motherfucker when it's hundreds of thousands, millions of
Yeah. Yeah. I feel what you're saying. I exactly feel what you're saying.
that need to hear this information. You understand me? I can't be stopping to put a pacifier in one's mouth because one is butt hurt because of something that I said.
Mm.
You understand me?
Yeah.
I can't. We ain't got time for that.
Yeah.
And I got to be real. It's too much work going on.
Yeah.
Niggas, like I said, a lot of these niggas like to hold on to the white men for dear life. Talk shit about the nigga and got an issue with the nigga, but never have an issue with the white man.
Mm.
That's Coon. That's Steven off of Django, holding on to his slave master.
Mm.
So that's all it is. And if somebody, like I said, if somebody literally has an issue, all you gotta do is ask. You know what I mean, that's all I'm asking. If it's a problem, let it be known.
Yeah.
I'm a very open guy. I can stand corrected if wrong. I'm
Oh yeah,
open.
oh yeah,
I'm
oh
very
yeah.
open.
Yeah, like last time, like with me, when we was on here talking, I think with me, you and A1, we was talking about the blood. Then I had a message you. It was like, yeah, I did get it kind of confused with the positive, the O positive go to just the positive and the negative go to all. And I got it confused a little bit, but I'm right
Yeah,
about that.
it happened.
Yeah, it happens. Like, especially with that shit is like confusing them up.
Man, when we freestyling shit off the top of our head, we got so much information stored. So as we go in certain drawers and memory bank deposits, you know what I'm saying, we might pull out the wrong drawer sometimes. It'd be like that.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I will say, but that Reese's Monkey though, I'm right about that thing though.
Yeah.
but yeah. Other than that, man, I'm going ahead and drop down, man. You go ahead and do your fire bill like always, man. And everybody, please donate, share, like. I was sharing like, but they got me on strike, so I'm
Yeah, you
waiting.
can't even like the button. That's fucked up. They do a nigga mad with it.
They know exactly what they doing with me because I've been trying to post y'all stuff, but I got a little bit of followers, so I try to post and try to get them.
Hey man, put your link to your channel in the back because I gotta subscribe to that.
Okay, all right. I got you. Hold on. Well, I'll probably put it in the chat. I don't even know if I could get off here and do that like that. But yeah, I'll put it on the chat and I add you with on the chat.
I appreciate that, bro. Real talk.
Right. All right, one.
We're gonna get it right over there.
All right.
For sure. Be safe, man. Enjoy the rest of your day, Wakandi.
All right, you too, Bat.
Peace. Hey, man, we got the God of the Geechies on here, man. God of the Geechies, man. The ghost. The ghost. Shout out to Aboriginal TV, nigga. What's up with it?
I can't. What's up, man?
Man, we just chilling, man.
Yeah, I seen the title. I said, let me just pop out because I've been wanting to see what's up with you niggas. I've been hearing through the grapevine niggas be talking greasy. So, like you was just saying, we heard it in the public. Why not discuss it in the public? You know what I'm saying? And see if there's any validity to their grievance. You know what I'm saying? Or if niggas just in their feelings, like one way or another.
In their feelings, fam.
One way or another, the people need to see the characteristics and the behaviors of the people that they following, point blank. So I think niggas kind of get away with shit by keeping it in the background because then they can hide those behaviors that may not be so, friendly. So by having it out in the public, having a proper dialogue and having the ability for people to come and air their grievances, that's all we asking for. Like if you got an issue, like let's chop it up. Let's hear what it is that the issue is, and then we can have the proper opportunity to respond to it. But if it's going to be like YouTube shit back and forth, we already know how that's going to go, right? So that's why I'm here, gang. I'm here for the conversation.
Yeah, niggas being they feelings, speaking greasy. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, they could come over here and get punched all on. You understand what I'm saying? But we can just have a cordial conversation. You understand what I'm saying? And it keep being the same name that keep getting brought up. It's like my third time hearing about this dude, who I thought it was all love with. So, you know,
Well, let's see.
show their true
I'm sure-
intentions.
I'm
Hey,
sure.
man, we got a goat on here, man. Chief, the Billy Goat.
Good morning, gentlemen. How everybody doing?
Good morning, Grand Rising, nigga. Happy waking day.
Nah, it's a morning.
Ooh, yeah, it's about to
Closed caskets.
get oh, shit.
Nah, man. How everybody doing, man? Warren
Doing
Power,
good.
man.
Hey, you already know, big guy.
What
A
up
little
with it?
coffee. Yeah, man. What's going on, though? I'm
What you want?
just seeing
Man?
this.
You up early with a nigga? This is the first time nigga been up early with a nigga. You know what I'm saying? You must be on the East.
You already know.
Yeah, you on East Coast time, man. Nigga.
Yeah, it'll be probably what, like 7, something out there?
Yeah,
West Coast?
it'll be like 8 o'clock your way, man. You sleep.
Yeah, man. Be knocked out. Just, man, you know, I'll be up all night, though. Just be going to sleep 3, 4, 5 in the morning.
Hell yeah. So what's up with it, man? Yeah, we this the time and place when anybody want to address any issues. And then that's in general, you know, about so-called black people, you know, or Aboriginal people, you know what I'm saying? People who have an issue with this stock of people here, you know, who we call Aborigines, you know what I'm saying? So let's get it, man. But yeah, man, like you were saying, gotta get you, man. We gotta address this shit out up front, man. It's too much hating ass, greasy, slick talking that I keep hearing.
What happened?
Man, your little boy, man, your little homie, man. I don't know what's going on. It's like the third time niggas done came back. Hey, your boy Lotus talking shit, man.
Wow.
It's like the third time. It's like be like 6 o'clock in the morning and shit.
Sheesh.
You see what I'm saying? So we just asking the young brother, come talk to his family. You know what I'm saying? What's the issue? You understand me? I halfway understand and I halfway don't. You understand what I'm saying? I halfway understand and I halfway don't. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to get it together.
Terrible.
Man, we got Light Man Z on this motherfucker. What up, Light?
AP, look, I don't mean to air it out, but it's Lotus, my nigga. It's Lotus, bro.
What?
Yo, Lotus coming for A1 neck lately. Yo, don't tell nobody, my nigga. It's Lotus, man.
Oh, man, ain't nobody listening. It's just me and you.
I know. Watch out, bro. Yo, Chief tried to hit me up the other day, and I couldn't text him back because Lotus was talking shit about A1. It's Lotus, bro. Yo, I gotta go real quick. Lotus hitting me up right now.
Terrible.
This nigga is troll. This nigga troll. Nigga saying, hey, I ain't gonna tell nobody. Yeah, man, ain't nobody listening. Ain't nobody like 200 people.
Everybody listening.
Yeah, ain't nobody like
Well,
200 people. Ain't that many.
yeah,
So,
I
man,
like to get a little dust up every once in a while.
fault, man. You see what you done created? See, you be creating.
Well, I ain't do nothing, bro. I have not been.
Bro.
Whoa.
Hold on, real quick. Let me ask a question.
Making these Frankensteins
I was told. I was.
of their own, and then
Hey.
Big Apple got to destroy them. I see. I hate destroying.
I was told that niggas over here was the police. That's what was said. I didn't hear it.
Damn,
I didn't hear it from my own ears, so
neither.
I ain't gonna like just take it for face value. But I heard there was a lot of accusations thrown out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it, gang. Just see what's up. Like,
Who carrying them bones though? besides Light Man. Niggas be carrying bones like Fido him, man. Come on, man.
Talking about niggas send me clips, nigga. So it ain't like, they just telling me, nah, niggas is sending clips.
They got clips.
Yes. It ain't like some shit I could be like, oh nah, nigga, that ain't like nah, nigga send me a whole clip with it cut perfectly edited. Like, god damn, okay then. All right. Can't undo that one and can't unsee that one either. But yeah, hopefully we can have a conversation, man, if there is an issue. If not, we gonna have a debate or something?
What y'all gonna debate?
We don't know. We don't know what the issue is.
I don't even know what the issue is, bro.
We don't know what the issue is. We gotta figure that out first. And then once we figure that out, we can debate on something, I guess.
I don't take kindly to niggas be popping little shots and niggas ain't saying shit about niggas, bro. Like we just be getting to our information, bro. Ain't nothing new that we saying. So for a nigga to be around as long as his ass have been and all of a sudden to feel butthurt off of that, he should be able to address that shit behind the scenes or like a man, not being a little sissy. Flat out.
Can you make this conversation happen?
Yes, he can.
Oh no, I'm not sure.
All right.
I've been trying.
Can you attempt for it, brother?
I've been trying. We should try again today. I've really been trying, but
he really ducking the conversation is what you're saying, right? If you've been trying and it ain't happening, that means you ain't been triumphant.
Yeah, that's right. True. First off, some of y'all need to be the hell quiet. Y'all ain't in nothing. So don't be instigating shit. How about that? You fake motherfuckers. I was thinking about cussing everybody out today. I said, I don't know, might say wait till tomorrow, cuss everybody else out tomorrow.
Hey, Chief,
Cuss all you motherfuckers out
it
tomorrow.
ain't like we've been hearing this shit just today. I've been hearing this same utterance for about over a week now.
Let me see if I can text to you.
And you know, it's been addressed for a week in the private. So I would have said something within 48 hours, but I haven't been live since I issued it.
Yeah, this should be good. We should make this a show, Bap. The Air It Out show.
Yeah. The Air It Out show, nigga. Come huff and puff and blow the little piggy house down, nigga. Come air it out.
I bet you if we did, gang, like even if we just did it on maybe not in the public, but like in the Telegram and the private, I bet you we could get to the bottom of a lot of shit that's fucking with the community and causing division. I bet you we could bring some more clarity to what is going on and why niggas
somewhere. It's a weasel somewhere. Because I don't know what's going on. I didn't throw no shots. I didn't have an issue. I fuck with Lotus too. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought it was all good. I thought it was harmony. You understand me? So it's got to be a weasel somewhere.
Well, you say somebody talking, somebody saying something and planting shit. Something ain't right. Especially we know gang goddamn since the beginning almost pretty much.
Yo, what's the Telegram? Telegram, explain what the Telegram is, brother, for people that's asking about that.
It's a social app that gives you the ability to do live streams, have subscribers, and all of that for yourself, just like YouTube. You can go live, you can share your screen, you can do everything pretty much that YouTube has there, but it's it's not broadcasted out into the public. It's your private arena. You can create rooms around subjects that you fuck with, or, you know what I'm saying? It's an app where you can do a lot of different things. I choose to hold meetings there and to do my live streams there from time to time. Like we stream Telegram right now. On our Telegram as well too. So it's just a way also for content creators, you can utilize that to back up your channel.
And it's not censored, so you can be totally uncut, and there's no barriers to your conversation. That's what. So yeah, man. Juan Torres said something don't sound right though. No, you're right though, because what I've heard the issue was you wouldn't even believe it, you guys. The issue I heard, what happened, doesn't even sound right to me. He's like, what? You know what I'm saying? What the Westbrook mean? You know what I'm saying? Seriously.
I've been seeing a lot of people making videos lately.
Yeah, I don't be catching everybody.
See, you got like 3 new exposed videos out.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
That's fucked up. They be doing me dirty.
They got me too. It's me and you are ushering in Dr. Lonzo in the North community to take over the Aboriginal community. Something to that extent, you know.
Oh man, that sounds like a jerkwad who made up that conversation.
I done heard it all, man. I done heard I'm the CIA, the police.
Hey, let's talk about that.
I done heard it all, man. Let's talk about it.
Trevor Longo. That's what I'm gonna call him. Trevor Longo is a fraud, and everything I've heard was some bullshit. But niggas love hearing shit from pale skins. I just wanted to point that out. Can we talk about it? Everybody good? Everybody okay?
No, I think we gotta be able to.
Hey, what will we running around here talk about? I just be thinking, like, I still ain't been debunked since I've been on. Matter of fact, I've been on YouTube probably longer than everybody. I'll be saying some real outlandish shit, and I still ain't got debunked yet. So niggas be talking real stupid around here as if they be doing something. I ain't heard nothing yet. I ain't heard nobody do that yet to me. We gotta talk about it. I'm taking on all comers. There can only be one. I want all smoke. Anybody got any problems with anything that has been taught from Supreme Chief Holiday, aka the greatest of all time? That don't mean second, third, maybe. Nah, the best ever. That's what that means. And I want all the smoke. In real time, though. Any comers? Any takers? The niggas be talking crazy, as if they really about that life.
Well, I feel like when people say that people are ushering and look, what it is we're expanding our broad of conversation. No, we're no longer just talking to Aborigines and so-called Black, which that is our main focus. We're having conversations with people that's looking into our area of information, and some of the shit they say we can relate to it, some of the shit we can't. And the reason some of the shit we probably can is based off of more information we probably have done in a perspective that we look at shit. So when we say that shit like that, we'll take and watch Graham Hancock.
Yeah, but I think our people have a problem.
Hold on. Let me get what I'm trying to say out. You said a lot. When you accept shit like Graham Hancock or mixed breed talking shit about one of your brothers, you see what I'm saying? Which is obviously leaning more towards the cracker side. You see what I'm saying? We can't do that type of conversation because it's going to contradict shit. So, or when you on the white man's program that we dropping information on, so we can't do the white man conversation. It's about whether or not niggas right is wrong. Our particular focus and mission statement is going to differ from another motherfucker's mission statement. Now, with that being said, our information may cross paths. Our understanding of certain shit may cross paths. We got to learn how to eat the meat and spit out the bones, man. Seriously. So you can go now. Shoot.
Yeah, I would say that we're still collecting information, right? We're still confirming the hypothesis that we have created within our own communities and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So for me, and like you said, AP, you said it perfectly. Like everybody's doing their own specific missions. Sometimes our paths are going to cross. Sometimes we gonna be ending up doing the same work. That don't mean that we stop doing our own individual missions because now we figured out that there's a few other people who are doing the same type of work as us, right? Everybody's inspired to do this shit for different reasons, and everybody has their own agenda on what they could provide for the community that they think, will be successful. Certain people are going to vibrate to certain people, and that's just is what it is, right? There is no emotions attached when it comes to this thing here, right? Certain people create. What you say?
I was just saying, Big L. My bad, bro.
Oh, I thought you were trying to get in, but yeah. So the conversations, who certain individuals speak with, and for whatever reason that they speak to them for, right? I try not to judge people for the actions that they make, and I don't know why they're making those actions, right? A lot of times when you get some clarity or you ask them like, hey, what was you thinking when you made this decision? And they allow you the opportunity to know that, a lot of times you could understand why they made the choices that they made. You know what I mean? So I think a lot of times we just get caught in trying to impose our own goals, our own missions, what we think shit should be on other individuals, and that's just not real. You know what I mean? I think certain individuals will adapt certain things that have been beneficial for you into their own lives, and y'all can build a relationship together. You know what I mean? But in order to keep this shit from becoming like a religion or a cult, we have to be objective, and we have to allow the information to come out however it's going to come out, whoever it's going to come from, and let the people decide what is truth and reality. That's just my own personal perspective. I digress.
Can y'all set me up a 101 with Trevor Longo? And we'll see how that go. Say less.
On the Instagram.
I don't even have Instagram no more. Say less. Just link your boy up, set up a 101, and I want to edify him and teach him some stuff. Because this motherfucker was talking about, I heard you playing something. It was an interview he did yesterday. I think it was yesterday. And he was talking about the slaves and the Seminoles were working for somebody. That's like, still pushing slave narratives, still pushing social constructs, still pushing out of Africa. Once again, I don't believe this ain't African American studies. So we're not having pale skins teach ancient American nothing. Period. That's how I feel about it. Tell that motherfucker to go, and that's why I tell him when I talk to him, to go study his people, please. We don't need pale skin studying us.
Well, they already doing that though. That's the point, right? Like when we observe,
Like I said, he's gonna have to address the
Let me say
bullshit
this.
he's talking about. Gotcha.
When you observe somebody observing you, right? Wouldn't you reach out to them to see what they know?
I don't actually give a fuck about the misinformation or somebody calling me an African American or so-called African American or a slave or miscategorizing what a Seminole is. We already got niggas confused because they would rather hear it from a pale skin than your brothers who've been putting in this pain and this pressure for years. Hold on. Next thing you know, these niggas be buying that motherfucker a $12,000 fucking laptop and be supporting him because niggas love kissing cracker asses. Am I saying something wrong? Yes or no?
No,
And you motherfuckers know I don't give a fuck. Fuck everybody who's offended. How about that?
Hold on. We've seen a repeated use of that particular system. We've seen people think that other people ice is colder. We definitely have seen that. The thing is we're not ushering in and standing on his information. We have our own set of information, and within certain conversations, we're able to add clarity to some of his conversation, and some of it will have to be repetitive before it to sink in. So, for instance, he never used the term Aboriginal prior to having a conversation with Aboriginals. I seen him upload a video on his YouTube channel talking about Aboriginals. It was talking about a statue and what we will presume is Aboriginal as well. So certain conversation has been inserted. So now when he's speaking and going out and having conversations on whoever platform, when these particular images and these phenotypes come up, he should now be able to properly identify these people with uncertainty. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of people need edification, not just our people. Hell, I feel like every honky, every Asian, anybody needs to be edified. But some people bring their own good information. Yet y'all niggas use science and white man science. Y'all don't say nothing about that. Y'all use the white man understanding of what linguistics is, and y'all go with that. But yet you are challenging and another pale skin because you feel some type of way about it. We got to stop feeling some type of way about the information. It either it is or it ain't, and that's the way we need to presume it. I digress.
Especially if we coming at it from as researchers, right? We not here to convince anybody one thing or another. The evidence speaks for itself. So the only way that we can actually find out whether the hypothesis can be validated is by continuously repeating and testing the hypothesis and keep adding new evidence to come to a better conclusion and understanding about whatever topic we're talking about.
And what I mean by feelings is, I mean your emotions. I mean, of course, everybody has feelings. But what I'm saying is, what I mean is you're emotionally attaching something that doesn't have feelings attached to it. You see what I'm saying? So ultimately, when someone disagree or says something different about something that you have feelings or emotion to, then oftentimes we'll take it as a personal threat on one's emotion or feelings towards something, and one will react with an emotional based reaction. So that's what I'm ultimately saying, man. We just have to understand, like, not everybody gonna say what we're saying because not everybody see it from my perspective. So, you know, it's about eating the meat and spit out the bones, man. But, and I can see if motherfucker was, you know what I mean?
So are we saying that we need the pale skins validation?
Oh, we don't need
our information.
He wasn't validating shit that we were saying.
Do you think that our people always looking to be validated by the pale skins?
No.
Interesting.
We need to have our own form of curriculum. We need to have our own information in Western education backed up by our own scientists, our own teachers, our own form of methodology. That's what I believe.
But I do know that we have, this community has brought forth new information that has never been brought to the world before.
And going to continue to do that.
Okay. So that means that there's some creation going on over here.
I
Slavery.
think I think that Dr. Longo, like videos and channels like his, is only confirmation of the work that has been done over here. You know what I'm saying? That's what I look at it as. When we start to see what's been said 5 years ago,
My
right?
bad, bro. It's like my particular conversation, like niggas don't understand how to understand shit. Like when I had brought the brother over, it was to have an interview. You understand me? And if you motherfuckers don't know what an interview is, then go look it up. It wasn't a build, it wasn't a debate, it wasn't a conversation, it wasn't a dialogue. It was just simply an interview. You see what I'm saying? So, but within our TV conversation with A1, that was a different conversation. It was more of a build, and he was more clarity, and with certain things he'd say, and he would be corrected on during that conversation with A1 and App TV. So you got to understand what's going on here. People are getting too emotional and don't understand what's going on. They're getting out of context. Within what is actually happening.
Yeah, for me, it's not for me to agree or disagree with something that's said on the platform when I open it up. Like, I don't agree with a lot of shit that be said, but you don't see me try to jump and fight and argue with a nigga about their perspective or their research, because I don't know what they've actually done to come to that conclusion. And if I don't, I'm not going to be standing on one side or another until I actually understand what the hell they talking about. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm always open to have a conversation with anyone. That's why I open the panel for anyone, so that we do have the opportunity not only to learn how to dialogue with outside individuals, especially when it comes to things that we may be emotionally attached to. That's very important.
They
You know what I
can't
mean?
put their emotions together.
Right. Because when we have
the lead on a large.
So it's all about edifying dude, or because he was wrong about a lot of stuff.
No,
saying
it's learning to teach our people a particular methodology when having conversations without.
Did he know his people the Slavs,
the
slaves?
Hey, let me say, can I say something to that real quick?
Go ahead,
bro. Peace, brother.
Peace to the brothers, man. Peace, Chief Holiday. Peace,
I want his head. I want his whole fucking spot.
Hey, Chief,
so Chief,
Chief. Look, this how this shit work over here is this, right? Okay, that you supposed to give us some respect for the people that we interview. The same way you interview people, we gonna give you respect. I have never people interview people all the time, never voiced my opinion on who they interview, and came back at anybody saying, "Oh man, it's a white dude." Listen, let me just tell you like this as a researcher, right? Most of 90% of the research I get is from white people. There are no Aborigines out there who got any well, now there may be a
WP Canyon.
There might be a WP Cannon. You got the
Ivan
other you got the other sister too that fucks with Kerry Davis Ray I can't think of her. She got a nice book out too. I got a book over there. You got a handful of books. They came before Columbus. The Mayan pyramid. You got what's the name books? I can't think of his name right now. But however it go, man, it's like this.
First off, I have I hadn't seen your interview or what's the name interview, and I didn't watch.
Check it out though. It's a super heavyweight jam. Man.
I'm definitely gonna check it out before I have a sit down with him. And then I'm gonna have. I am geometrically opposed to the pale skins teaching our information wrong. Number one, and then number two, I am geometrically opposed to the bullshit that I heard come out Trevor Longo's fucking mouth. I have a right to do that. I have a right, just like y'all got a right to hear some shit that anybody. Hold on, bro. You cut me off now. I have a right.
He's still learning. He ain't doing nothing. Hold on. He not.
Okay, well, I'm offended.
Understand this, right? Anything that brother, I'm gonna call him a brother because he's doing his research. Whether we agree or we disagree, whether he is a Negro or he's a Slav or whatever he is. Okay, he got some good research on the history of the Americas that we cross reference with what we already know. The other stuff that he may say that you may not agree with, then that's something totally different. But I'm not gonna go in there and disrespect that man. I'm not gonna go in there and call him no slob. I'm not gonna do all that. And it's like,
But he has to. He could call us African Americans and
man,
slaves.
he corrected it. He corrected it, bro. He corrected it. And see, the thing of what's going on
He
here
didn't
is
want to
this.
correct it though.
I
He
know, I
was
know, I know. Chief,
opposed. He
Chief,
kept pushing back. What I seen, y'all don't understand what
Chief.
I was offended
Look,
by.
Chief, listen. Me and you had a conversation last week, the phone call that me and you know, and I'm not gonna say what's going on, right? But what's going on is this, right? It's a lot of people, it's a lot of shit that I'm partaking in. It's a lot of people who got opinions on my views and my so-called the way I call myself or terminologies or history, period, right? And what's going on in here, there's a lot of motherfuckers who like, look, and I just say this, I'm just saying this, look, I got love for all y'all brothers, Jag, AP, Ab TV, um, everybody, right? Even you, Holiday. I mean, not even you, Holiday, but definitely you, Holiday, and some of the brothers who I met through you, right? Some of the brothers who I met through you, which one of them is still going on a campaign to slander my information. You understand what I'm saying? One of them still going on a campaign to slander my
Man, it's
information.
already out on the table. Everybody know Lotus been.
It's already up. It's already up. And Lotus is Joe Man. I'm not gonna have nobody who I fuck with. I'm not letting them go at my brother, Chief Holiday. I may go on platforms where motherfuckers might not agree, motherfuckers not have opinion, but I go on there in debate mode on any platform dealing with any of this information. And I'm not two things I won't do. Two things I don't have no personal relationship with none of these people. I don't talk to them like we talk on the phone all the time. So I don't call nobody, and I'm damn sure not gonna be part of no conversation that's gonna slander one of my brothers. I'm gonna be put in a position where I will have to speak up. So if I go on any platform, nigga, like, man, fuck Chief. I don't fuck with Chief Holiday. Nah, we not doing that, my dude. We not doing that. That's my brother.
Well, first off,
Always.
I haven't heard anything because I'm traveling. I'm busy, and yeah, I haven't heard anything.
Man, all of this stuff, the whole thing,
Ain't
the
nobody
whole look,
calling me,
I'm
giving me
saying
clips,
names
bro.
too.
I don't
I'm
know.
saying names.
I
I'm saying
can't
I'm
get
gonna say
with
some
this,
Like
names.
bro.
whoever carrying them bones is yo, watch out get
I ain't
Lotus
Yeah.
on the
gonna
phone and
lie.
y'all try to work it out. Like I don't want to be involved
I'm
because
not
I'm not
I'm not
involved.
working
Y'all,
on look,
like,
I'm
I
not
mean, it's kind of
personally
hard because a
but I'm
couple
asking him
times it
behind the
happened
scenes, like,
on
yo, what's
TV.
going
between me and
on?
you,
And I don't want to have
between
that. I want y'all to have the
yeah,
conversation
I'm
because
but
saying,
between
he's
me and
feeling
look,
away
but
about some
I'm,
personal shit.
I'm
I
saying
never
that.
done nothing to I never done nothing to that brother.
That's
Neither
what
should
I'm
I have to
saying,
put a
though,
plea
Chief.
out. Yeah, I shouldn't even have to
Denying.
put a plea out like this is a distress call.
Huh?
Fuck Lotus. If Lotus keep my name in his mouth, fuck that nigga. Period. Cause I've never done nothing to that man but
Yeah,
show
like
him
I
respect.
said the same thing. We
I've
didn't do
never
shit to
done nothing.
Lotus.
I've
We didn't say
never
shit about
listen. And
Lotus.
I'm hold on. I'm gonna go a little further with this too, right? I'm gonna go further with this because there's a lot of disrespectful motherfuckers in this community, right? Who need to put some fucking respect on my name. Period. Y'all niggas can go huddle up. Oh yeah, A1 said I don't give a fuck, nigga. A1 is A1 from day one. Don't get it fucked up. Listen, before I met half of these motherfuckers, A1 was already in motion doing his thing. Any people who I got around me, I look at them as brothers. I don't fuck with everybody. And y'all already know I don't fuck with everybody. Half of the people be in the chat room who I recognize from being around from years ago. I know there's a lot of new people in the chat room. Respect to everybody in the chat room. I got mad love for anybody who come here and try to get this information, whether you agree or you disagree. But once you start making public like little public statements, like how Sister Betty, like she get started a situation with me. How cool we done been calling me, whatever. Fuck all that. I might as well just put it out there. Yeah, whatever people problems is with Moors or with some of these other things, you should kind of keep it to a point to where you say, well, look, I mean, I still do kind of like, have some type of friendship with some of these individuals who say that. So when you go on a campaign, make me seem like I don't know what I'm talking about. Like I'm saying this ignorantly. Oh, Moors are from North Africa. A1, A1 is a researcher. You. Why would I continue to say anything about that if I subscribe to that? Obviously, I don't subscribe to it, and I've showed people thousands of fucking times of the reason why I say what I say. People go a campaign about that, right? People going on a campaign about Dr. Longo because we interviewed Dr. Longo. Dr. Longo ain't nobody different. I just interviewed Peter Moon. People ain't agree with anything he said, but so what? Everybody's not going to be agreeable when you have. We ain't all agreeable on this fucking platform. And ain't nobody playing no Dr. Mindbender to where we have these debates and we make you conform. None of us have conformed to any of our will. Either it's information that we can resonate towards, and we be like, yeah, you got a point there. And we do that. But it ain't none of these debates that we didn't have. We didn't had debates on the phone. All five of us sometime going back and forth or whatever. And at the end of the day, we left the conversation still brothers. Like, fuck it. So what makes you think that any of these Europeans that pop up here gonna have any of the same? They're gonna agree upon everything. Go back and listen to the video that me and Ab just did. Like AP said, he was interviewing him. What would you call that bill we had? That was more
It was more like a bill, like a dialogue.
it was a bill, right? It was a bill, right? And you'll hear A1 keep coming back, getting clarity from what he's saying. He's not talking crazy. Like go back and watch the video. And even after that bill, people still was in the chat room instead of learning or whatever, because half the people need to fucking learn and stop fucking typing so much. Some people just come onto these platforms just to type and fuck with people in the chat room. Never mind what's being said or what they're hearing. It's like people got post-traumatic stress syndrome that they created on their own, and they allow other people to ride with that. You say a certain word, oh man, no, 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 no. You man, like I said, at the end of the day, man. Look, man, I don't give a fuck who don't fuck with me. I do what the fuck I want to do over here. I respect people. I show everybody fucking respect. A1 from day one. Been showing everybody fucking respect. But at the end of the day, I ain't part of nobody's group. Don't nobody got dominion on me to tell me what I'm going to do and what I'm not going to do. So at the end of the day, it's like we agree to disagree. That's cool. But we can have these conversations in the background. We can have these conversations on the phone. Like you may have some agreements. You may can build with Dr. Longo. He ain't gonna agree with everything you gonna say, of course. But you can build with them. Man, you done have builds about the pyramid seashells and all that stuff in Florida. The same conversations I had with him. And it ain't none of my belief that anything that I've put out there that he has said that I've submitted to, like the African American thing. We got clarity on that. Going forward, everything he was saying was Aborigines. So it's like, everybody's learning even at this process. I don't need validation from no white person. I got plenty of information, plenty of pictures, plenty of archaeology. I got a little bit of everything. So I hope that when
Fact.
people say that people need validation, I hope to God that you don't think that having these conversations with this brother is about validation. No, he got some interesting work on the archaeology structures that are in fucking Florida that we've been connecting all this motherfucking time. And yes, I want to know more about them outside of my own research. So that's it, man. That's what it is, man. And shout out to Dr. Longo, man. Peace to that brother, man. Because the ancestors compelled him to do some of this research that is our research. Anybody who doing this research for us, that's like you got what's the other dude name? Frank oh man, what's the ex-Nazi man that wrote the book about Atlantis and all
Frank Joseph.
Frank Joseph, okay? Just like a Dr. Frank Joseph. We don't agree everything with Dr. Frank Joseph said. The same thing when it come to some of these other individuals, Manly P. Hall, Richard Childress, um, Graham Hancock. We do not agree entirely on everything, but there is some information that we can reference that he is right on. So I don't sit there and, like I tell you, just like reading a book. I don't read a whole book and take that book face value. The same thing we have interviews. Look, we interviewed David Imhotep, right? We ain't agree with everything Dr. David Imhotep said. Right, Chief? Chief. We ain't agree with everything he said. It's some things that we threw out there, but we didn't make it argumentative. We made threw out there our point.
Well, I mean, bro, I'm Dr. David, Uncle Imhotep is different than
I know he's not
Trevor
a white
Longo,
boy.
and I reject the
he's
doctor.
Not a white boy. Yes,
he ain't put that work in. He ain't put that pressure in. Like this motherfucker just came out off the beach somewhere in California, Malibu.
Did,
I'm not.
Chief.
I ain't going.
Look, that nigga probably made
It's my
some
job.
videos.
I ain't going, y'all.
Look.
So
He probably
no
made
matter
his
what y'all gonna tell me.
Look,
Hold on, y'all gotta hear me out though. Y'all gotta hear me out because I've heard all this. I still come from where I come from. I hear tonality. I read between the lines. I ain't going. Trevor Longo need to mind his Viking business. I'm gonna go over there, handle his slob business. He ain't got nothing, because he's not teaching it right. Next thing you know, we're gonna have another Kui Mayo. We did that. We already do. We're not, so it gotta go. It's no.
Hey, Chief.
I'm just saying.
Bro, I give you I'm just telling you.
Just let me have him. Just let me have him.
Go check.
Let me get it one-on-one. Let me have him. I just need about 30 minutes.
Listen, half of the stuff that he said.
Y'all see what I'm talking about.
Half of the stuff that he said, we can go there and we can check him on a lot of things. I can go up there and tell him, the Slavic people. We can do all that, but that's not what the conversation is about. The man already submitted.
He called us slaves,
brother. Go back.
Bro, I'm not, bro.
I wasn't on no panel when he ever uttered no words.
No, see, when he gets around his people, he gonna talk his shit just like Graham Hancock. I can't wait to get rid of him. Bro, I've been watching this dude, bro.
That's an assumption. I don't know, but I guarantee you this much. Look, listen, Chief.
Okay.
Listen, please go back and watch the build that we did, brother. Just go back and watch the build. Fuck all the other. I'm not gonna say AP interview, because like AP giving it clarity on what the difference is. Go back and watch the build. Just go watch it, brother, and you make the assumptions for yourself. That's what I'm saying. You got people in real time listening to this. Is a Hanu. This ain't I'm not no amateur. I'm not no rookie. I ain't none of that shit when it comes to displaying this information. And I don't let shit go past my head.
Wait. How old is dude? I
don't know, Chief. I don't
this
know
nigga is bro.
I don't know his age.
Bro, I got my hand up over here, fam. No, I ain't going. And I'm not coming at y'all. I'm coming at him. I'm coming at anybody that don't supposed to be teaching our shit.
Coming at him, and then look. And look, there's 5 or 6 other or 10 other people.
I want their heads
in the
too.
Chat room who coming at him as well. So it's like
I'm saying I'm only about information, bro. It's only about information. When we don't supposed to sharpen these, we don't supposed to check information.
Of course. But see, what goes on is this, right? What goes on is this. This is what I'm hearing, right? This is what I hear a lot, right? And I'm not saying it from you, but just from people in general, right? This is what I've been hearing since these interviews been going on, right? Or these bills, right? Oh, we need the white man to clarify. I'm gonna say it one more fucking time, brother. Half of these documentations and this literature that we get that people agree with us on, they are white people. So I don't know when have it ever been any black besides us or Aborigine so-called scholars, right? That's coming out right now. But when people refer to where they learning all this shit from, who are you learning it from? You're learning it from other people who do research. And out of some of that research, there might be some Chinese people you may research. There may be some niggas you may have research. There may be some fucking Slavics. There may even be some other Europeans who came in here and told the fucking truth. So from the information that we already got, we cross-reference this, and this is a reference point. So it ain't nobody going, oh man, we need to praise this man. Listen, I'm a motherfucking God, nigga. I don't praise no one. Can I learn from people philosophies? And can I cross-reference my own information with what they got? Sure. I don't give a fuck if a goddamn turtle came in here with a wig on, motherfucking with a book in his hand and put a fucking lecture on a projection screen. If that motherfucker got some knowledge and he got something that we can cross-reference with what we already know, that's the shit that's important. All of that other shit, slavery,
I'm
I
gonna
don't.
expose his ass.
You can't expose. What you going to expose? I mean, you going to
I'm
expose
gonna
the fact that
expose
he's
him.
showing
I got
buildings?
another question for y'all. What is there anything? There's a question for all three of y'all. Is there anything that y'all didn't know that he taught y'all?
That he taught us.
Yeah.
He taught me about structures. But no, hold on. Let me be clear on this. The structures that I already been studying for the last 10 motherfucking years in America or whatever, I have came up with the same goddamn concept, and I've been saying this shit all along. You know what I'm saying?
Do you
And
think he been studying 10 years?
I don't care how long he been
All
studying,
right.
bro. I don't care
So
where
you
he
had,
got. All that shit could be plagiarized. All that he look.
bro,
All that shit
that
could be
so you learned
plagiarized.
something from him?
Say
You
what?
learned something from Trevor Longo?
Am I learning something from him?
Did you learn something from Trevor Longo in your conversations?
Yeah, I learned a few things. Yes, I can say that.
Okay.
I can say that.
What
I'm not
okay,
that.
what
I'm
was
not.
it?
My
I
ego
mean, I
is
just
not
want to
that
know what it
big to where I'm
was.
gonna sit up there
I
and
just
be
want
like,
to know what it
nah,
was. I'm really
it ain't
interested. I
that. It
don't want to
ain't
go
that.
back and forth.
It's a lot of things. It's a couple of things that he said that kind of make sense. The things that we already proposed or we already had some idea. So I'm not sitting. I don't care how old he is. I don't care how long he's been researching. He could have stole all that shit. He could have found somebody's briefcase that have all that information and he putting it out there. Do I agree with him on some things? Yes. Period. Because these same people, right, that's talking about going to the white or the white man information, they're the same people who got to go to these white man courts and go to them and help, and hopefully that they'll recognize them as an Indian and shit, looking like that meme, like that Puss in Boots meme with his eyes open all big, with his hat in his hands or whatever. That's how most of these same people who be critiquing these white people and saying, oh, well, white people, this, that, and the third, they're the same people who go to this government and got to ask them to be recognized. And most of the time, I mean, some people do it correctly. Other people go to them, like, look at this document right here. Look, I'm on there. I'm an Indian. Like, come on, my dude. I done heard it all, bro. I done been around. Since I done seen people who just learned, who ain't no shit 2 years ago, come in here now wanna pull rank on people who've been doing this shit for a long time. Whether I did whether
But that's what I'm saying though. Like
I don't
motherfucker
whether I
calling
what,
this.
oh let me just finish this point. Whether I agree with Curry Davis or African Americans ain't African, right? We have disagreements with him, but I won't go up there and disrespect that brother. Cause that brother doing his work, and I won't go disrespect him unless he blatantly disrespects me. You understand what I'm saying? And that's anybody else out here who got research out here who is doing their part. I don't agree with none of you motherfuckers in this community on everything. So I don't know when has it been popular to be in agreement on everything or whatever when it comes to information, and when has we know everything to where we can't learn more.
Okay, I gotta say
I'm
this.
not part
So
of that crowd. I just want to
actually
say,
got people. I got you, brother. You actually got people in the chat room that's actually talking crazy to me, and
nah,
I'm
Chief
assuming that
Holiday
these
is our
are.
brother. I mean, I
I'm
hope ain't
assuming.
nobody.
I'm assuming that these people are Aborigines, right? I'm
I'm hit
assuming
the
that you
link.
guys are American Aborigines. Might not be. You could be something else or whatever. You could be tripping, but um, some of us have earned the benefit of the doubt. I ain't gonna even go back and forth with you, but you're gonna come for me when I'm here to protect you. I've been sacrificing. and Trevor Longo come in, and y'all gonna throw me under the bus, huh? I just think that's interesting. I'm never gonna be humble, and I'm never gonna be humiliated, sir. And like I said, once again, y'all hate your brother, but love the pale man. And this is the psychological damage that we keep. Bro, I'm just letting you know. I didn't see it. When I watch it, I'm gonna give you my actual opinion about it, brother.
No. You going look. I promise you. I know you. I know you. I promise you. When you go back and listen to that build, you're gonna hear. You're gonna hear. This ain't no nigga happy a white boy up here. No, we building the same way I build with anybody. Same way I build with anybody. If we got common knowledge and knowledge that's consistent, right? Then you go build with them. The stuff you don't agree with, like you'll see me point out plenty of things that he's saying, and I'm doing it respectfully. I ain't going up there like, look, white boy, this, that. Nah, I'm not going to do that because I don't like to give respect. You got to get respect. And he came here and gave us respect regardless of whatever it is. The African American thing, yeah, okay, that went over people's head or whatever. But at the end of the day, the man tried to correct it. And I think going forward from these conversations that he having with us, he only gonna highlight the Aborigines of the Americas even more because he already has some idea that they already didn't cover history up, that they already been lying about history. So he is in agreement with everything that we've been saying, whether he a white boy or not. So it's like everybody's learning, man. Peace, smoke signal.
All right, go
Smoke, what up?
Would you do A1?
Did you see the interview that we did, me and Ab TV with the brother?
Oh, for sure. I was in the chat room with mad jokes. Hey, but look, shout out to the channel, to the panel, and to the chat, man. Power to the motherfucking people. Look, man, I'm talking about Aboriginal Power, Supreme Chief Holiday, Aboriginal TV, and the Attentionist one. So you niggas got to understand that really around this community, y'all like megalithic, right? You feel me? To the community, y'all like megalithic. With that being said, I think enough intellectual fortitude can be exercised here for a reconciliation. Now, I do have to agree with Chief Holiday on this one valid point. White people shouldn't be utilized for anything, even if it's to dispel the confusion. But hey, even with that being said, we're gonna throw away all things white. That means all things white. We don't get to selectively choose those things that we think we should hold near and dear to because they validate our own arguments. I'm definitely in favor of that. But if it is the white man's, position that he can be useful.
Man, this motherfucker gonna be on TED talk about Aborigines in America, y'all.
I'm just saying though, because if it's
he gonna be on the Breakfast Club with a feather in his hair, talk about our shit. Him and Crew Mayo.
Hold on, Chief. If it is the white man, if it is the white man, look.
If it is the white man, top, y'all. I'm acting for one top. I'm telling y'all, ain't nobody safe, bro. Nobody.
Hold on, my bad. Because it can work, but it's a double-edged sword. Because if we throwing away Longo, bro, we throwing away Luzia and Naya Bones because ain't no nigga found them. You feel me? I'm in favor. Me myself, I'm in favor of going back to ground zero. Fuck anything white. Anything they found, anything they said, anything they did, anywhere they been. That's how far I'm willing to go with it. But I'm saying if you're gonna be selective, if you're gonna select that, then you gotta let other niggas select what they select. Or it is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? I got contention. I got contention with a lot of shit. For real, I don't trust white men. I don't trust the white man on shit. Nothing he said, nothing he found, nothing he did, nothing he observed. You feel me? That's my position. I'm really a nigga supremacist. For real.
Can I say something to Chief?
I got you just a second. No, I got you in just a second. I'm talking about no diplomacy at all for anything outside of what the fuck a nigga is. The flow yours, bro.
On everything. Hey, check this out. That was me in the chat, Chief. I just want to say I fuck with you, but you know, to fuck with a motherfucker, you got to be able to be honest with them. Like, I'm not one of those type of people that's gonna sugarcoat. Like, I've been fucking with your channel, but from what I see, you know, sometimes you too egotistical, and I'm talking about with the brothers. Like, you don't be wanting to hear shit they gotta say. So that's what I'm saying when I say that. It ain't about Dr. Longo for me. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to get on her man to man and let you know where I'm coming from and where I stand. Maybe you didn't understand what I was typing. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely ain't coming after you. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that, brother.
Yeah.
I'm saying, do you think that people outside our community, with all the confusion, the whitewashing, the agendas, the eugenic, and everything else that goes on that's been hurting our people, especially having pale skins teach our shit wrong, I might add again. Do you think that's good for our people, brother?
No.
Okay.
And
I'm only here to protect.
And nor is he gonna tell the truth about that. That's why I'm
He's
on.
not.
That's what makes him disingenuous.
The devil.
You feel me? That's what makes him disingenuous. He's not gonna come in this motherfucker and tell us the truth and line us up with nothing. That's what I'm on.
That's all I'm saying.
He's not gonna come here and tell us our identity. None of
pale
that.
skins. Love
well,
it.
isn't it good to have a conversation with them nonetheless?
Oh yeah, we
Like,
can have the conversation.
No. Once again, that's why we like bringing Rob Noxious on. That's why we like, because once again, we have to get validation from them.
But Rob Knotts is something totally different, man. Hold on. Rob Knotts is something totally different, brother. Like I said, go back and check the build. I'm not gonna say it no more, bro.
My thing is that they both are indoctrinated.
So nobody be mad about it, because I heard some shit that was offensive and I needed head.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely.
I just want to split this shit open. That's it.
I mean, yeah, I understand.
That's okay. It's okay. It's no problem.
I mean,
y'all can still be friends with him. I'm gonna split his shit open. That's it.
Jack,
and he need to mind his business.
You gotta put all the meat on the table, though, Chief.
No. Now I want to address what you said about science. Pale skins did not create science. Pale skins did not create civilization. We did. Math, science.
I'm not saying.
Hold on,
real quick. Hold on, Chief. This is what I'm saying.
We can't throw away science and say that's the white man stuff. Now we can't do that.
Right. But whose investigation led to them bones, though, bro? Right? Because if you're rejecting white shit, you're rejecting white shit. Period.
Let me ask y'all a question. So if Longo would have came on and he didn't say nothing wrong, you think I would be having the same conversation?
But look, check the other build out. Like,
I'm saying you have another concern though, Chief, as well though. That I think we missing.
Real quick, cause we gotta get. I just want to put the meat on the table, right? I don't want to be dealing with nobody personal, feelings. It either is what it is, or it ain't what it ain't. If you saying Dr. Longo, right? If you saying Dr. Longo, right?
He ain't no fucking doctor, nothing.
Right, he is in violation for thinking of us as slaves and thinking of us as African Americans, right? What the fuck you think Trump think of us as? He don't think of us as no motherfucking Aboriginals. He don't think of us as no motherfucking no goddamn Indians or nothing. You feel me? He think we slaves and motherfucking African Americans. But you'll vote for that motherfucker. You feel me? You see, so I'm just saying, if you're gonna bring out the knives, bro. If you're gonna bring out the knives, just know everybody.
There's a lot of quote unquote. Like anybody with eyes could have seen that. He put the air quotations up. It's not like, and I'm not defending the guy, but I seen the show. You know what I mean? Quote unquote. That's what air quotations mean. Are we all gonna act like we didn't see that?
No, so he did it the one time, right? But he kept doing it. And he kept saying native too. Are we gonna let that go? And then when Alabama came on and questioned him about it, he did what pale skins do. They feel entitled to name us and call us something. Hey, y'all remember? Hey, I'm gonna expose him. So I'm just gonna let y'all know I'm exposing him. I'm gonna pull it up and expose him. Then y'all gonna be like, "Oh, Chief was right." Because I'm batting 1,000.
You was right, Chief.
I've been batting 1,000.
You
I'm batting
absolutely
1,000.
right.
Hold up for 1 second,
Absolutely
fellas.
right,
Hold
Chief.
up. Hold up
We
1
should be
second,
checking
fellas.
everybody about these.
I just need everybody to give me an apology. That's
Hold on,
that's
everybody mute up. Everybody
Can we
mute
get
up.
some discourse, please, brother? Listen, how many people seen the bill that we did? Now, after Ali Bamu corrected the term African American from that point on, even after he said that, you know, he don't come up there and let nobody tell him anything or give, like, you know, just what was said. But from that point on, he said Aborigines. Now, I don't know. Go back and look at the bill. Anybody who seen the bill that me and Ab did you hear him utter the word African American on that bill? Period.
As a matter of fact, he uploaded a video saying Aboriginal, describing a statue in an antique shop.
Just tell me, because I want to be right, because what Chief's saying, that shit sound like it's part of my lecture. I mean, part of my bill. And like AP said, all AP did was just let the brother go ahead and expound on what on his knowledge or what he know. He did kept putting African Americans up in quotation. He said the so-called African Americans. He kept saying that. He kept saying that until Ali Bamu came up there, correcting him. He went forward with Aborigines.
He didn't disagree with any of A1's or Av TV's work. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. But we do have mixed breeds running around this motherfucker, constantly throwing shots and disagreeing. And nobody failed to want to address that.
What happened? I ain't heard it.
Yeah, say that again. I missed that last part, AP. What'd you say?
Your boy Lotus been throwing shots. The fuck you talking about, man?
Hey, man, I missed everything, bro. I don't know what the hell going on.
Oh, you missed that? Called everything else. That's
I
crazy.
missed most of the Longo shit. I didn't even see A1.
You don't have an issue with that though. That's crazy.
Bro, you still ain't told me what he said.
No, you told me what he was mad about. Now I want you to
right, but I'm just saying though, that's because you telling me
listen to Chief. Now I want you to explain to me why he told you he was mad at me and A1 and Av TV. Go ahead, explain.
I mean, if you don't want to put it out there, you ain't gotta put it out there on the channel, man. But you know, at the end of the day, bro.
Nah, like, Chief acting like he don't know. He knows.
Nah, it ain't. Bro, I just got in a text. I haven't spoke to him, so it's like he said that y'all was talking about an Indian reservation that had his people on it, and so he feels like
you said Lotus name. Did we say his name, his family name? How we know his family's people supposed to be on? If any, listen, just think about how asinine this is, right? So we know. So we said, yeah, Lotus family was on his reservation, or was we talking about Mongoloids or talking about the history like we always? Did we say, oh yeah, Lotus family's on this one? There ain't nobody mentioning. Nobody even talking about that nigga.
That's true.
So it's like at the end of the motherfucking day, bro, like niggas got egos around here, and it's like, you know, at the end of the day, I don't sit around here and talk about nobody on what their bills is. Yeah, we got people from other parts, other information that we may critique and we may say something, but I've never even listened to a whole Lotus bill for me to sit there and critique anything. Respectfully. Respectfully, I've never listened to it, and like I said, a lot of other people bills I've never sat down. Besides the brothers who I always build with, a lot of other people bills I haven't came in on and even listened to what they talk about for me to even be able to critique. But it's for some reason A1, the Amaruka, Moors, all this shit. Now the funny thing is this, right? Everybody's sitting up here saying that what this man Dr. Longo put out there, right? Did anybody ask what the fuck we agree with him on?
I did.
Instead of just running with everything and saying, "Oh yeah, we believe it." I believe. I said the Creek and the Greek thing when he was on there. Like I ain't got no research on that to verify that, so I can't. I can't go with that. But he gave his explanation, and like I said, until I do my further research on it, I can't say yay or nay. So it's like at the end of the day, when it comes to the structures, I'm definitely someone when it comes to the archaeology that listens to multiple different individuals, and some of them are Slavic people, right? When it comes down to the remains and some of the architecture, like Smoke Signal gets said, Naya, James Chatter, Richard Neves, these are all white people. They're all white people. Now we can critique. We ain't agree with them on everything that was put down. We ain't agree with them when they said that, these may be Melanesian, South Pacific, or African people. But we did understand that they are just saying that the people here looked it like them. They're not saying that they are them, but in some cases, some people would beg a differ. But they made the same points that we've been making. So when it comes to information, it comes to, like I said, them structures that you find in Florida, same structure you find in Mexico, same structure you find in Texas, same structure you find all throughout the United States. And I got the brother to elaborate on that further, but not just in the United States, also across the waters. Also, the brother actually said that the Americans are the first people on the fucking planet, which we all agree on. Well, I don't know. I don't know these days.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Hey, Chief, what's the difference between you showing Richard Neve and them video to validate Lucia and them?
Okay.
And then hold on. And then AP and them actually getting an interview and sitting down and talking with this guy.
All right, so first off, Trevor Longo is not a doctor.
True that.
Trevor Longo, nobody asked him to pull up narrow source. Everybody always asking the God to pull up sources about shit I've been teaching. I still ain't been debunked. I debunked dude in 2 seconds. Number 3, he don't need to be teaching nothing American Aborigine, especially if he's teaching it wrong. And I wouldn't give a fuck if he came over here and worked with us and did all this or whatever. That's our problem. We love dealing with snakes. We love bringing the snakes into the house.
So you saying this is another Carameo?
Nigga, this is worse than Carameo. This is worse. This is dead. It's dead on the rock.
Hold on, before he came over here, he was already putting out the information, right?
I don't give a fuck. What do you give putting out?
Okay, so wait, so you got a YouTube channel, right? Hold on. You got a YouTube channel, right? I'm sure somebody.
I gotta finish. Hold on. Why the other information is.
What did you say this? I ain't saying a lot. I just want to say this. You got a YouTube channel just like everybody else who got a Google, right? I'm sure there are a bunch of people who feel the same way about the shit you say as you feel about the shit that he said. So what is the difference?
I have been on YouTube 10 years. Before YouTube radio. Before that, I've been putting in this work 30 years. If there's an architect of the Aborigine community, you're talking to him, right? So there has to be, at some point, somebody created a new curriculum, right? And this group right here has been formed. So I just need to ask you a question. Do you think it's good for pale skins to be teaching Aboriginal history wrong? Or at all? Ab TV.
You talking to me?
That's for Ab TV. That's for everybody on the panel, but it's for him first.
No.
Okay. Then you don't have an argument right now, brother.
I say no pale people, period. No pale skin information should be utterly rejected. None of it.
And we correct. We correct.
Hold on, bro. See, now when you start pointing that crooked finger at the pale skin, and then I say, well, let's get rid of all of it. It shouldn't be no motherfucking excuses. Let's get rid of all the smoke.
I'm with all the smoke.
I don't give a fuck what bones they found. I don't give a fuck what lines they drew. I don't give a fuck how long their hair is. Like, if we gonna say fuck them, then niggas just fuck them. I think the people have enough intellectual fortitude to be able to handle our own goddamn affairs. I don't think they need it at all. I don't give a fuck if we got to go back to ground zero and start reconfiguring all the shit that ever been said about Aboriginals. If we utterly reject anything we ever found out about anything Aboriginal concerning white people, that's how extreme I'm willing to go with it. So I'm saying, don't be halfway extreme, nigga. Be all the way extreme. You feel me?
Bro, if it wasn't for white people, look. If it some of white people information, brother, straight the fuck up, it wouldn't be no Aboriginal community. Period. And I say that, come debate me on it, come challenge me on it, come say A1 said if it wasn't for white people, there wouldn't be no
I beg you different.
Bro, it wouldn't be no. There's no black scholars teaching this. Outside
they didn't come up with this though.
And the reason why there's no black scholars and all
they didn't come up with this curriculum though. They didn't come up with this. They didn't come up with it though. So this is something that was not created by the pale skin. This was created by us.
I think we've been on fucking lockdown.
I'm saying just because we go through the information and we comb through the data as scientists, right? And we do, right? We research the researchers, right? We research the data. We don't go with the eugenic narrative. We go with the data. And the data says that this, right? That the data says that the American Negro sprung from this soil, been here. We ain't never come here.
And how do you know that?
Science.
Okay,
not
but the science
theoretical
journals that
science.
you read, the science journals that you read, most of them don't have the last name Jackson, Williams, Robertson, Richards, or the names that we got. Most of them are sloughs. Most of the books we read are sloughs.
Somebody had to create
Most of the websites
this.
we go to are sloughs. Yeah, we created it after already applying information and being able to cross-reference it to come up with a hypothesis or to be able to get to this point where we at now. So I don't, like I said, I don't know if Smoke Signal was just throwing that shit out there. I mean, for the individuals who agree with that, then bon voyage, sayonara. I'm gonna be at the motherfucking airport with a motherfucking one of them hulu them shits that they got in Hawaii around my neck waving like bon voyage. I might have a reptilian with me at the day when y'all niggas leave, and y'all, I'm like, me and the reptilian gonna be waving goodbye to y'all. So I'm be like, bon voyage, sayonara. Oh, y'all,
can we address the psychological warfare? And can we address the colorism? I got y'all though. But can we know that Childress, we know that Hancock.
Are you gonna be at the airport with me and the reptilian?
Yeah.
Are you gonna
we're gonna be waiting? Bon voyage. And Bigfoot.
Hey, listen.
Bigfoot with his Lightfoot ass gonna be right there waving too.
We gonna ride on the back of the turtle.
Man, I don't believe shit, y'all. I don't believe anything. And once again, I have a right to be offended, y'all. Like I'm saying, y'all can't tell me I can't be offended for another pale skin running his fucking mouth. Next thing you know, he's gonna be on Brother Rich talking about right, and Brother Rich gonna be able to justify him interviewing the motherfucker.
But that don't
Same
negatively.
Career Mayo is teaching our shit wrong. This motherfucker still calling us talking about they Europeans and shit based off of their fucking surnames. Am I saying something wrong? And them names ain't even fucking European surnames. That shuts that down.
Chief,
So
let
once
me make
again,
sure I got this right.
Another pale skin running his fucking mouth out of turn. So fuck Longo. How about that?
Let me make sure I got this right. This one I'm
Yes,
hearing,
sir.
right?
Goat.
I'm hearing
Stamp it.
I'm hearing you say, because I keep hearing you say shit like, you know, these motherfuckers gonna buy him a $10,000 computer like they did Kurt Mayo. Now you saying he gonna be over on that African dude channel, well, whatever he is, you know, hip hop, whatever. You saying you don't want him to be able to ride off of our backs and then get above us. That's what I heard you saying. That's what I hear.
Not above us. Nah, he should be building with us, period, God, with no fucking false ass information. Is what the devil will never be above God, brother. He don't supposed to be speaking with his forked fucking tongue for our people. Period. He ain't this. And anybody else would be like, he's culture appropriating and teaching the shit wrong, and he's doing it wrong. So we ain't got time to be correcting him and following him and doing none of that. Because we got a bunch of psychologically damaged ass niggas in this chat room right now and listen to this motherfucker that would rather listen to a pale skin than our brothers on this panel that's been putting this pressure in for years. And we took L's over here. Y'all remember that? Hold on. We can't get that back. So I'm turned the fuck up and nah, nigga.
I'm saying,
I ain't going.
Look,
it ain't happening no more. Nah.
All I'm saying is we gotta exercise. Look, all I'm saying is that same energy gotta be exercised for all things white.
I with the smoke.
Yeah, I'm saying Papa Longo ain't the only white motherfucker who need this smoke. I'm saying every last one of them bitches need to be laid. Hold on. This is a disclaimer, bro. The views and opinions I express may not be that of the channel in the chat. But all I'm saying is, I think all these bitches deserve to smoke, from the least to the greatest of them. You feel me? I'm talking about in every area of human motherfucking activity. I ain't talking about just a nigga coming around talking about he done discovered some shit. Nigga, I'm talking about politics, entertainment, athletics, education, food, every motherfucking thing, nigga. Like, what we need you for?
This how I feel, bro. If that's the case, right? Y'all ride by white folks all the fucking time, in your everyday life. You can edify them, you can talk shit to them, you can goddamn do whatever you want to them, right? But we'll bypass that shit and come on the internet and pick and choose which white folks we want to be upset with, which ones we don't. When we drive by 1,000 of them. You niggas got white folks beside you now. Some of you guys. So, having a conversation with a person, right, doesn't mean that y'all friends. Doesn't mean they coming in the community. Doesn't mean we literally just had a conversation. Now, if we gonna apply that same methodology, have any other people in the chat and goddamn on the panel ever talk to anybody outside of themselves or they people? If you have, then you just as guilty, and you should be mad at yourself for goddamn talking and listening to white people and what they had to say about some shit, right? Just as mad as you are about the conversation that was had with Dr. Longo.
That's my point exactly, brother. What I'm saying, if you're gonna pick and choose, then let everybody pick and choose and just let it be.
Is that for me? I don't pick and choose nothing. They can't speak nothing. Hold
on. This is a touchy topic. I understand, but if you're accusing niggas of bumping shoulders with motherfucking Papa Longo,
I never said that.
Hold on, wait a minute, Chief. Hold on, Chief. Yeah, if you accusing niggas, right, you call him trouble, I call him Papa. Goddamn it, look, if you accusing niggas of bumping shoulders with Papa Longo, right, that same finger can be pointed at you talking about vote for Trump. They both some motherfucking white dudes. Why is any validation being given to either one? Is what I'm saying about picking and choosing, bro. It is what it is, or it ain't what it ain't. Like, what is it gonna be? We fucking with the white people, or we not? What's going on here?
Facts, absolutely.
So when we're talking about American Aboriginal science, history, no outsiders of that should be teaching it ever. Whether you're teaching it right, whether you're teaching it wrong.
They should be adopting our kids, none of that shit.
Absolutely, because we are suffering from crackatosis, and y'all know this.
We're suffering from an identity crisis.
True, but
and y'all know this.
That ain't the reality, though, Chief. We know
that's
they
a reality.
should.
We suffer from a color.
No. I'm talking about the statement he made before about none of them should be. That is true, but that's not the reality.
Bro, ain't
That's
nobody
just
up
not the
here. Ain't
reality.
nobody
We
up here
can't talk,
connected
and
to
he's
no
gonna be on
motherfucking.
Side of TV next.
Look,
And you
that's
know these
all.
pan boo boos are
That's
gonna
all
use this
alleged,
cracker
man.
Smoke.
to
Look,
to to
that's
to,
an
to discredit
you
us, and
you
we
don't
did it to
know if they gonna
ourselves.
make it there though.
And Chief.
That's all assumption, bro.
I don't.
And like I said, look. And look. I'm just telling, I'm just telling everybody on the panel. I don't know how many. Hey, AP, can you? I want to see how many people on the panel because I keep hearing, little
Hey, has
rattling
Brother Rich
shit.
had any of us over on
Man, you
his
got
channel yet?
ignorance, man.
Nope.
You's a selfish individual, man.
Who you talking to?
Talking to you.
Who that?
You know.
Say your name. I don't know who it is. Who the fuck is you?
Go ahead, A1, man. Go ahead. We ain't about to do that today. We on another topic. We ain't gonna go nigga shit.
Sound like Lotus.
Man, I don't give a fuck who it is. These new niggas come over here, nigga.
I thought y'all wanted Lotus on the panel.
Fucking
No,
respect,
hold
nigga.
on. A1. That
Have
was
some
Lotus.
fucking respect, nigga. I don't give a fuck who it is.
Chief, that's not Lotus, bro.
I don't give a fuck who it is.
Lotus would never get on this panel.
You new nigga. I'm gonna say it again. You new niggas better start treading lightly and have some fucking respect, nigga. Now. Yeah, you new niggas. I'm gonna say it again. You new niggas and you new bitches better start having some fucking respect.
Ain't nobody newer than Longo.
Cause at the end of the
And once again, I stand on what I'm
but
saying.
guess what though? A1 ain't new though. Hey, that's whatever I agree with Dr. Longo on, A1 ain't new. And A1 been doing this from day one.
So
I'm the only nigga who
scientific
say
data.
we
saying that we throwing all scientific data away. Is that what you're saying?
And stand on. I'm the only nigga who say here more around here and stand on it. And still got Aborigines coming checking my shit out. No matter who put slander out, no matter who say or who this, I got my own people.
I just want to find out where I'm wrong at, though,
clique
about
around
the
here. What I'm
subject, though.
starting to see, everybody got their own little clique around here. I got my own people. Like real talk. At the end of the motherfucking day, bro, I got people who rock with me. So the common folks who come around here and start opening their fucking mouths and got all this little, I'm siding with this person because I don't like A1. I'm siding with this person because I don't like this person. Go ahead and side with them. I'm going to continue to do what the fuck I've been doing.
So is there anybody that believes that Trevor Longo should be teaching niggas about
He ain't
Aboriginal
teaching
anything?
niggas. He agreeing with niggas. He ain't teaching nobody nothing. We agreeing with him on the work that we already got to cross-reference it. So if that's the case, just like we did with everybody else, all of them other Slavic names that I just put out there, all of them other individuals, ain't nobody under no cult. Ain't nobody part of no cult. Ain't nobody following nobody. Like, oh shit, this is a new lead. Listen, just like the same way we talk about Cormel, the same way, even among so-called Negroes, I don't fuck with a lot of Negroes because a lot of motherfuckers ain't shit in real time, and you can tell by
so what it is it look like it's people are confused. People think we're getting taught by a white man. But no, Chief. You're looking at it from a little different perspective. I think you got it backwards. Excuse me, you got it ass backwards. We're teaching. He's incorporating information that we put out. We're not incorporating that we put out. I heard this first talk about Greeks and Greeks years ago. There's nothing new.
I still need to know why he gonna be on Brother Rich next.
Man, that's a conversation you gotta have with
y'all
Brother
gonna be like,
Rich, man.
Hold
Brother Rich reach out to
y'all, hold on. You want us to ask and answer a question why another man is going to be going on another man's channel? I cannot do that, sir. I can only speak for the Aborigines. I can only speak for what I have had hands on with. I can't tell you why he was already on the tinfoil hat. I can't tell you why they already mentioned him on Joe Rogan. I can't tell you this. I don't know.
But wait. So we talking about Trevor Longo?
It's real simple though, bro. This is the hottest topic. It's one of the hottest topics in the country's community, bro. They watching. They watching you niggas moves around here.
Who watching? Everybody watching that day.
This the hottest topic in the country, in the so-called country community. Hold on, somebody hit me up.
I just want to know where I'm wrong at. Can somebody please explain to me if he's not?
It ain't necessarily that you wrong, but on the surface, I feel like, you know, as brothers and as a community, you know, that's a conversation that should be had in the back so that the world don't see, you know. I mean, I think it should be more uniform on the surface, more uniformity on the surface, like. I mean, because brothers is consistently saying, you know, it ain't what you think it is. It ain't necessarily that you wrong though. You do have a right to feel how you feel about whatever the subject is.
No. He do got a right to feel like that, and I actually agree. We don't need no pale skin leading or even thinking that they can teach any of this information that we already have stepped into. Our perspective is supreme understanding, but what he is wrong about is that whole conversation. That is not what it is in fact.
Right,
it's an education moment. It's an edifying moment. You understand me? And people got to understand. It's going to be various different ethnicities and various different fields that we want to have conversations with. That we're going to want to have over here. We want Egyptologists over here. You know what I'm saying? We want all these particular people over because there's conversations that need to be had from the everyday person.
I got a question. Do you want the Aboriginals to be looked at as a hate group?
Hold on a second, bro. I gotta get some shit out right quick. We gotta add some clarity, man. Like I said, it's a lot of shit going on. Niggas are pick and choose what they will accept from a foreigner. You feel what I'm saying? I look at all foreigners the same. Niggas pick and choose. You see what I'm saying? That's just that on that. Nah, man, we gotta learn how to use your common sense. You gotta learn how to decipher. And then we can't set certain narratives which ain't even true. It keep being reiterated to everybody on the panel. Do you agree? Do you think white men should be teaching Aboriginal? Nobody gonna fucking agree with that, and that's not the narrative that we pushing. That's a fake narrative that's being inserted from one man's perspective.
Can I get in real quick? I'm gonna be quick. Everybody who has a YouTube channel, right? There's a format to this sector, right? YouTubers collab, gang. That's a way to diversify and grow your platform. Okay. So people been doing this for a long time, right? They do collabs. This is a way, like I said, to grow your platform, to broaden your audience base, right? And to potentially reach more people. Now, if Dr. Longo goes or on Joe Rogan or Brother Rich or Sonnet or anywhere else, right? That only benefits the previous platforms that he was on prior to making it to that status, right? So I could see how you could feel a certain type of way about.
Let me say this, Al, because listen, listen, I got over 17 different DMs from people that said, listen, I came over from Dr. Longo. I seen that he had Aborigine. I got, Aborigine bloodline. My family been in Florida for such and such. And so it's various different people that's tapping into, and that was just when I was on, when I went on his channel. I don't know if y'all know I went on his channel and he was telling motherfuckers to come shout out and rock with the Aboriginal information. So he's leading, he don't have that information. He don't understand his perspective, but he's definitely pointing people in the direction from where they can grasp this information. There's going to be a lot of people that's coming in from all over looking at random information, going to his channel. So if they see Aboriginal, they're going to understand that they might be connected to that. Guess who they're going to refer them to? The Aboriginal community. People who's introduced with this information, who he's seen, they're like, okay, they got knowledge, they got information, they got the sources. I understand. So now I'm gonna incorporate Aborigine. So now it can be referred off. So that's who we ultimately talking about when we're dealing with American. If you're dealing with anything in Florida, you're dealing with Aboriginal peoples, and that needs to be inserted. And now, since it is, we got to learn how to start connecting the dots, man. This is about broaden our information to different groups of people that we've been ultimately trying to reach. It's simple.
And my question was, should the Aboriginal community should the Aboriginal community be viewed as some type of hate group or something?
Well, we not no hate group. We got love for everybody. We just got more love for ourselves.
My point exactly. That's my point exactly.
Me teaching that black, white, and the color caste system, and stop using black, stop using white, stop using the color caste system.
What else words? Keep going.
Hate.
Don't stop at just black and white, and don't just stop. Keep going. There's other words that people use within our.
No, I'm only advocating for Americans.
No, that's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. There's other classifications that people identify as they think that they are. So don't just identify one. That's where the confusion comes. Niggas don't be wanting to put the shit all on the table, pick and choose.
No. We just dealing with psychological damage of our people.
Psychological damage that people use, not just those two, but various different classifications that's confusing our people.
I'm not arguing that. I'm arguing about the pale skin once again infiltrating and leading in this space. That will be the perception. That will be what our people do, because we have a psychological problem. We have an identity crisis.
I addressed that too. And
Please address it.
He said you can have one of them in our shit. If you have one white person in our motherfucking congregation, it's gonna make people not say certain shit, not act the way they should, and not say what they should say.
He's leading though, or he's learning, or he's teaching.
And let me say this real quick. Let me ask y'all this: if you have a guest come in your house, right? If you have a guest, it don't even matter if they white, a nigga, or whoever, right? When you bring a guest into your home, you're ensuring a certain level of security, right? As bringing them into the house, right? You're not gonna allow your cousins or your brothers and your sisters to goddamn beat up and rob your guest, right?
Yeah, you're right.
That's a fact.
Okay,
man.
so that's all we asking for is mutual respect. When you have a guest, don't matter who it is, white, black, or whatever, you will never see Ab TV talking shit or undermining your show and whatever you trying to accomplish with the reasoning and why you have your guest on. I haven't spoken to you, so how would I know?
And he got a white man in there cooking. They gonna come out, Cracker, what the fuck you doing in there cooking that chicken, nigga? That's nigga chicken. Like, come on, bro. You
Wow. I mean, I'm still trying to figure it out. If we all agree that we don't need to be, no more pale skins need to be misleading our people, what's the problem? What are you arguing about again? Because once again, I have a right, because this is open internet. I have a right to ask questions, and I have a right to address what has been said out this cracker's mouth. Why y'all mad about that? Y'all making it about y'all now. I'm not. I ain't teaching y'all to be able to address that. Y'all can't do that. Y'all can't tell me how to feel, bro.
We mad about
that's really weird to me. I'm sorry. I got cut off. I'm sorry.
Hold on.
So what do y'all?
We not mad about you being challenging anything that he's saying, nigga. We mad about you saying that we getting taught by the nigga. What are you talking about? You not understand what we saying? It's goddamn simple, nigga. Talking to big ass.
For the 5 years I've been here, you know, A1, U Chief, Ab TV, Ab Power. You know, I got this information from y'all. So from my point of view, he's only, you know what I mean? It seemed like he been watching their channel.
That's what I'm saying.
Take illusion talking about we getting taught and led. Nigga, I'm doing the teaching and leading.
Nigga, I'm the motherfucking God over here, man. My name is Arnold L, nigga. What the fuck? Like, I don't know. Talking about he teaching. Go back and watch the video, Chief. Chief, I'm gonna keep emphasizing that. Go back and watch the video, Chief. Go back and watch the video.
And if anybody in the chat is suffering from psychological damage and do take what he say over the guys, then I mean, it wasn't nothing the motherfucker was gonna be able to do for them anyway. How you gonna say them?
Hold up, who the fuck is this talking slick in the chat room? Hold up.
I remember about 2 years ago, we had a white boy on my channel. He was a doctor, geneticist. Y'all remember that? Ain't nobody say shit about that.
Yep.
You and
Negro out of
A1 was rapping
trenches,
with him, one
original
y'all.
builders.
I might have missed that one.
Hey, oh, that's Willie Jones saying that. You on the panel, Willie Jones? You got something you want to say to me? You can say it right now.
Oh no, he off the panel now.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I mean, you go back over there with Top Cat, and they could be in agreement with you. I got my own platform. I make appearances on people platform. You know, sometime out of this debate, and most of the time out of respect. But I could do a heavyweight jam on my own motherfucking channel any fucking time I want. And I think sometimes people forget that. People forget that I could go to my own fucking channel and go get 4,000 or 5,000 fucking views on my own
Steve,
fucking
you
video.
was just playing a video not too long ago about the goddamn white boy senator saying that we was Aborigines in South Carolina.
Man, fuck that cracker. We don't believe him.
We didn't have an issue with that.
We ain't Aborigines. We don't believe him. Fuck that
bro.
cracker. We don't believe him no more, neither. Look, we gonna throw him out. We gonna throw him. Look. If we, like I said, Smoke. That was a I mean, I ain't gonna say it was a great suggestion or whatever, but like I said, for the individuals who down with that, I'll see you niggas at the airport or at the boat dock or wherever. I'm going to be with my reptilian friend from fucking the Syrian star system that's gonna come down here, and we're gonna see y'all Negroes off. Okay?
I didn't kick you off, Willie. I put you in the back. I didn't kick you off, brother.
Let Willie Jones come back on, because Willie Jones tonight, he got something personal.
Hit the link. We wasn't just one.
Hey, y'all, but just real quick though, y'all. I'm not challenging you guys because I didn't see the second interview.
You are challenging us.
No. I'm challenging Trevor Longo.
But you making a spectacle like we don't think the same way you think, and we're gonna allow somebody to come on there and disrespect our people. You should already know Dr. Longo. Any conversation we had with him, he's in good hands with the representative.
I absolutely think that it's disrespectful to call him doctor. First off, second off, I absolutely think. Y'all ain't let me talk, bro. Y'all not let me talk. And if this dude is actually in his 20s, he's actually in his 20s, even his matter of fact, he don't need to be speaking or misleading our people, anything that he was saying. Like I said, I understand tonality. I understand psychological warfare because I'm a psychologist. Y'all remember this? I'm a psychologist. So I understand psychological warfare. Are we at war? Are we at war right now? So why are we at war? We at war, correct? And psychological warfare is what's been raised against us. So if somebody can explain to me, how is it if any other cultural people would have anybody outside their culture, especially the people that oppressed and indoctrinize their people, why would we allow that person? Why would we put that person in front of our people? Somebody going to explain it to me without checking them.
Well, because we don't
owe them nothing but an ass whooping.
Let me explain it. Right. This is not in this war. Everybody got their own channels. Why? What your priorities are, right? Or what you want for the community is not the same for every individual. It's not the same for me. It's not the same for BAP. It's not the same for A1, right? So you can't expect to see what you want to happen, right, from other people who are not you.
Like I said, I'm gonna watch the interview y'all did or the build y'all did with dude. I'm gonna give my reaction to it, and then I'm gonna critique the information that Trevor Longo is talking about.
To critique, because the guy with the guy. I mean, listen. AP just put it out there that he did an interview with him. He wasn't challenged. And when me and AP was conversing, AP, what did I tell you? I told you I don't agree with him on a lot of shit, right? Before you even told me you was gonna have him on your channel, I said I don't agree with him on a lot of shit, but I'm not gonna come up on your panel and just like, make it a shit show or try to disrespect the brother, because there's a lot of stuff that he have brought to my attention that cross-reference with the research that I already got. I'm only worried about the Aborigines in North America from day one. A1 from day one. That have been my motherfucking how do you say that? That been my thesis statement. That has been my moniker from day fucking one. So what if I gotta go back into the Matrix and play Neo, and I gotta pull back some of y'all history or whatever and give it back to y'all, then that's what the fuck I'm doing. And that's all I've done. Even when we get to the fucking Moors thing, when he was talking about the Moors the other day, I was asking him, I said, well, do you think any Aboriginal people outside of Moors participated in this? He said, yeah, but guess who they gonna give it credit to? The Moors, because the Moorish history is part of the American history, and it's dealing with the American Aborigines. Now, whether or not you want to say that terminology, you never was called that, but guess what? That history is being credited towards them. So I wish people would start understanding that if it doesn't matter to you, then platforms that talk about anything outside of TPs, wine pond, because like I said, half you motherfuckers thought y'all was living in TPs and wine ponds 2 years ago. You ain't know nothing about no structures. You ain't know nothing about no welfare. You ain't know nothing about white people or slaves. You ain't know nothing about black slave owners. You ain't even know what the term American means.
Shit, half of these motherfuckers didn't even know they was Indian 2 years ago. A1.
Exactly. They don't know what the term American means, but constantly keep using it.
Well,
And then what A1 what? And no, I'm not talking about Tucci, because I'm talking about people who use the terminology America. And then I come to y'all and I bring y'all where the shit came from. Oh no, the Amaraka. Oh no, that's not the same fucking way it's spelled. That's not the same. And like I said, go get me a dunce hat, and I'm gonna go sit in the corner and let you motherfuckers figure it out. Because at the end of the day, it's like everybody know everything. That's why I don't do bills no more, because there's too many know-it-alls around. Because everybody got all the answers, so what the fuck y'all need me for to be doing bills or putting anything out there? Y'all don't need me to do it. Y'all have enough fine, young gentlemen and women that's putting this information out there, and be my guest. Keep on getting the information and however you can put it. But guess what? When I come, I'm not under nobody's dominion. I come up here and freely say what the fuck I feel like saying. And like I said, respectfully, I don't disrespect nobody. I love my brothers. I love everybody who done been with me on this journey. But at the end of the day, I self-learned master. I say what I want to say when it comes to the research. And my own personal research is not everybody else's research. So when I see Europeans that talk, just like people pull up books, articles, medical articles. We don't agree with everything that's said in that goddamn article. But guess what? We got information that we can cross-reference it and add it to what we already know. This is a crime scene. Shout out to my brother nonetheless. We're the investigators of this crime scene. And most of the crime scene is already fucking contaminated after hundreds and hundreds of years of us not being able to address this situation. So guess what? Through some information, some of it is contaminated through the general education system. But when you find something that's not contaminated that we can use as evidence, then this is what the fuck is going on here. So peace to the guys, peace to the goddesses. And look, I call y'all guys and goddesses. I call y'all guys and goddesses, and y'all niggas got a problem with your brother A1. But very well, you can continue to keep having a problem with the guys and the goddesses. Shout out to everybody who resonate with them being a god and being a goddess outside of all this old primitive Indian shit that you have been told.
Oh, hey, bro, real quick before I forget. I just, damn, I'm forgetting. But I just, y'all, we have a historical context. 50 years, 100 years, 150 years. We know what happened and how they disenfranchised our people, how they're using this system of color against us. We understand this and how psychologically damaging this is to us. We literally have people in the chat room fighting me. You can disagree with me, but you gonna fight your brother?
Hey,
this is my issue I have with you Negroes. This is the issue I have with you Negroes. We can disagree, but I'm fighting for you. I'm fighting to protect you because they know not what they do. This big bro, the lawgiver. It's big bro. Some of us
Bro,
just
see, ain't
get
no
that.
loyalty
Some of
around.
us get that pass, y'all.
Chief, it ain't no loyalty around. No, look how them
Well,
niggas be coming
I deserve.
for me.
I
Look how they
demand
come
it.
for me. I deserve.
I demand it from you guys. I demand it.
Respect. I command respect.
I demand it from you. I demand it because I'm giving it.
Yes.
I'm giving the same. Y'all know this about me. So anybody that got me fucked up right now, if you got me fucked up, it's not me. I'm a lover. I've been loving this community. Before any of you got here, I was loving this community. So y'all can't do your boy like that. Cause I'm gonna peel caps for you. Huh?
Hey, Chief, with all that being said, where do you think the growth gonna come from? Because it sounds like you think listen what I'm saying. It sounds like you saying that we should just only deal with ourselves. And you see what's been happening when we only deal with ourselves. So where the growth gonna come from?
I'm gonna show y'all when I have a sit down with Trevor Longo. I'm gonna show y'all how this works. And then we'll have this conversation later.
Yo, can I get in?
I'm gonna expose him, and then everybody be like, "This is why." Once I expose him, then y'all gonna be like, "They're like I exposed Mayo." So y'all can say whatever y'all want to say, but he still got 100,000 subscribers.
No, let's get some clarity on this
right
before
now.
Anything goes further. Look, let's get some clarity on this before anything further going. What are you debunking that he's putting out there? Because we don't agree with him on everything. So I don't like. We agree with him on the buildings. We agree with him with some of the.
I don't agree with him on talking about American history at all. I don't agree about the fork-tongued devil teaching our people anything. Period.
Yo,
it's like the last samurai, and then it's Tom Cruise. 9. It's like the last Indian around this motherfucker. 9. I ain't going, y'all. I ain't going. So it's not gonna happen. I ain't going. So y'all gonna be mad at me all you want to.
Hold on, shit. Go ahead, Blue. You got the first.
All right, peace to the originals. Yo, you don't know already anyway my story and thing. You see where my issue. One, where did this guy get his information validated from? Why 5, 6 years ago we ain't heard about this guy? And it's not like y'all ain't gonna know him and try and do a build or try and get some reference about him, you know what I'm saying? This Braze just popped up like some hippie out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying? And let's put it in perspective. I'm mixed. You imagine my grandma and my mom or her great grandma and so on, allowing me or thinking that I'm getting information from a pale face. You know what I'm saying? That's going to destroy them. That's going to make them just feel like nothing. You know what I'm saying? So in a way, I hear where Chief's coming from, but I also hear about building, because sometimes you have to bring these people. Yeah, you have to be all smiley and that in their face, and then broke them down on their information and make them know you ain't fucking with it like that. You know what I'm saying? But where I don't like is the fact that this guy's just popped up on Joe Rogan, a racist or a man who's discriminative. You know what I'm saying? Saying the N-word how many times, and then like this guy wants to try and basically give you original people. So you've got this foreigner giving you original people information, whether or not it's fake, false or not, or you can debunk it or you don't believe in it or whatever. Like, fuck these guys. It's the same with certain mixed race, man. I'm different. I ain't been grown by no pale face. You get me? There's certain mixed people who will be taught by people like him and side with that side. You get me? And basically blank out their indigenous side. I can't do that. So I ain't listening to no white man try and validate me after I've already been told where I've come from and my people. You get me? And Chief, you don't know, I've been on this journey with you since 2016, Tribe Up. Same with A1. Been there from the day. You know what I'm saying? So I know these men have put out certain information that's helped me. You know what I'm saying? Just not to be generalized, because all I thought was that, right, the Mama Mash and took it Peacock. I don't really know anymore. I just know that my people was in Illinois, East St. Louis or whatever, and then now was in a reservation. That's where I came from. Went back to America, ended up back in the UK. But you man have shown me more. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no Coromeo, no other pale face showing me that, because it's going to be tainted with a hint of discrimination and racism and also manipulation. So I want to hear it from brothers first.
That's true.
You get me? I want to hear it from you, man, first. Whether or not it might come from a certain source. You, man, have made these sources your own by doing diligent work. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not into this infighting, yeah? Because this is what these outside sources do. Come in and split us down the middle. Fuck all that. I'm warriors all together. I'm stunning it there anyway.
Hey, let me say something to Blue. I'm in agreement with you. I'm gonna let my brother nonetheless get it in. I am agreeing with you right there. Go ahead,
I appreciate the time, and I'm gonna jump off. But greatness to everybody on air, man.
Peace to God, Blue.
Hey, Blue, thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Peace, bro. Can y'all hear me? What's up, everybody? Peace, yo.
None. Peace, God.
Go. What up, A1, Day One, yo, back, Ab TV, everybody on here, bro. Who else on here? Lightman, quiet. What's this? Cat got your tongue, nigga? Now let's talk.
Cat ain't got my tongue. Keep going. What's up? Keep going.
Okay, yo, let's start, nigga. I've been playing with you, yo. Yo, look. Yo, that's what I got from it, right? Because I understand what everybody's saying, right? And I don't look at it because this cracker came on there that he doing us a favor. I feel like he coming over here to pay homage to the gods because look, people gotta understand that I experienced this personally. A lot of these white people in private, them niggas will look at you like you the real gods, bro. Well, thank you. I had that happen to me like out the blue. It kind of caught me off guard. Like, what the hell is this? Came to me like, thank you for everything. Just stand there and I'm just looking at him like, the fuck? So you gotta understand. When AP, right? I looked at it like this. When he came on the AP channel, I'm like thinking, like, first thing, you know what I think? I think it's like you, Holiday. I'm like, okay, this nigga, maybe he trying to clout chase off the Aboriginal, right? Because AP got a nice amount of subscribers. He got almost 28,000. So I went and looked at his shit. He got like 22, almost 30. So I'm thinking like, oh, he trying to get a little clout. You know what I mean? Coming over here to the Ab joint. So but then he do a bill with Ab TV. Ab TV main channel had the same amount, but his shit got blocked. He got a new channel and ain't got 1,000 on it. You feel me? So I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Maybe he just want to be over here gathering some knowledge from the gods and shit. You feel me? And the way he came off, like he was trying to give us the props about who we really are. You feel me? About he said, Toto A1, yeah, you know, I like when you say the gods. You know, yeah, dude. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We the gods for real.
Nonetheless.
Yeah.
So the bill that we had, right? I mean,
did
it clear up a lot of shit?
Yeah, because look, I'm looking at him like, okay, he doing research on some shit. See, the whole thing was this, right? When AP was doing the videos like Mana Vale, he was doing some of these white boy shit, right? People was like, oh, he ain't doing no knowledge. All he doing, y'all know what I'm saying? All he doing playing these white boy videos. So now the niggas get the white fucking niggas to come like, nigga, come on live motherfucking channel. We gonna bring you on live so niggas don't be hating, thinking I'm just playing y'all videos. Let them know, you know what I mean? That it ain't no motherfucking real motherfucking smoke with us playing your videos type shit. You feel what I'm saying? So by this dude coming over live, because remember, we first was introduced to this dude Lago from a video that he did with some other white boys. You feel what I'm saying? So then AP got him to come over live and do the bill with the gods. You feel what I'm saying? That's the way I look at it anyway. You know what I mean? So I'm just getting sick and tired of the hypocritical shit. You feel me? Because you can't sit up here and say this confusion ass term, all skin folk ain't kinfolk, right? You know, everybody hear that dumb ass shit. So you telling me that niggas look like me, my kinfolk, so that means that the crackers are kinfolk then. Because that means the opposite of that is that motherfuckers that ain't just kinfolk is your motherfucking kinfolk then. Who the fuck can we trust? Oh, wait a minute. The white man giving us all this knowledge. You got Moors with 100 books written by niggas, but niggas want to be hating on the Moors. So how can Moors sell out but not be from America?
Hey, Nun, real quick, can I ask you a quick question, Nun? Can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Do you trust Trevor Longo?
No, I don't trust him. I don't trust no. You know what I mean? I'm like you. Look, bro.
Is there anybody on this panel or in the chat room trust Trevor Longo?
No, bro. Look. Hey,
hold on. I don't trust no white. I don't trust no white people, man, including Jesus, bro. No white people at all, by any means. Not even the white people that found their way in y'all families. I don't trust them either. I'm extreme. I'm extreme with this shit, bro. I trust no white people, bro. Go ahead.
When you ask Dr. Longo, who are we? What is his answer? I watched like I came in on the ass end of the show.
Hey, Chief, stop saying he called us slaves.
No,
Nah. Stop paraphrasing some shit that ain't there, bro. That man did not call us no slaves.
Real quick though,
that man did not call us no slaves.
I literally heard it come out his mouth and say it, brother.
Say that again?
I literally heard this video yesterday. Literally. I want to address not only
African Americans and
minding
quotations up.
Fly business. I'm not talking about the interview. I'm talking about I seen a whole nother video. He was on the video with some other pale skins. And what Joe Rogan.
He said this, bro. This is what I heard. This is what I heard right here, right? He said that we're not Africans because we got the beards, right? Africans can't grow beards, and we got the DNA of the gods. I heard him say that shit. Did he not say that?
He did say that.
Bro, he did say that. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, that's pseudo.
Man, that ain't no pseudo shit, man. You just don't got no agreement.
That's the pseudo.
Chief, you can have your own
beards. That what we going with that? Yeah, bro.
Look, you can have your own opinion, right? You can have your own opinion on it. You can definitely push back on anything that this brother put out there that you may not agree with. But just don't make me look like I'm some type of idiot. Like I'm gonna let him come
Wait. Didn't you have an opportunity to talk to him and edify him?
I mean, that's why That's why I keep.
That's all I want to do. I'm just gonna be a little bit more hostile. That's all. Because I know the devil, and I understand this warfare that we're in, and our people need to see somebody fighting this war. They don't need to see motherfuckers getting along to get along. I'm sorry. I'm not saying that's what y'all did. I'm saying that this is how I feel that Career Mayo and Professor Longo need to go somewhere and talk about some Slavs. Somebody just put in the chat room, this is what they did to hip hop. The Aboriginal community gonna be hip hop next. Not on my watch.
The Aboriginal information come from white people, so it don't.
We're gonna keep. Bro, it don't. The Aboriginal community was created by us, sir.
Everybody who got a channel out here.
The Aboriginal community was created by us. It's only us and maybe a couple other people in the chat room that teach Aboriginal anything. Everybody else is wave riders.
Look, I'm not gonna sit here and deny any of my information ain't never come from no white person. I'll be a goddamn fool to say.
Bro, they can't come up with data, bro. They didn't come up with these pyramids. They didn't come up with this stuff.
Everything that we already read from these people is wrong, then, right? So that's what I'm. Okay. So everything that you read that you agree with these Europeans on is wrong, then.
I don't agree with nothing. I don't believe nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And another thing, at some point, if we not tapped into our bloodline and to our ancestors, I am. It's some shit I just know because I know I'm tapped in. But when it comes to this curriculum, if we at the top of the food chain, Longo's at the bottom. Shouldn't be speaking.
You're right. We at the top of the food chain.
Top of the food chain.
But look, we at the top of the food chain, right? We are, right? But then sometimes a lot of this information is dictated. Like this shit is a cult. Like, oh, you gotta follow behind what somebody say. I just told you, I don't have nobody got no dominion on any research that I put out there. So if, like I said, the term more, I'm gonna keep pissing people off saying I'm a more. And you can keep doing your ignorant ass videos that I don't agree with about the terminology Moors and all this. I'm gonna keep saying it though. I'm going to keep saying we the Atlanteans, whether people think that shit is a myth or what. I'm going to keep saying that shit. So at the end of the day, where we going? we gonna have some people over there who believe this shit, and then we gonna have some people over here who deal with the gods. Because the word God would be some fantasy type shit too, right? That's some shit that they created, right? Nothing that's gonna come out your mouth, you can't say you ain't learned from a white man. So that means you need to unwrap your whole mental capacity, discard of everything you learned from white people, right? Or anything that you may have referenced from a white person, right? And then put that shit back and then learn from all black scholars and just stay there. Look, Hannah Nicole Smith is a black scholar. She got a beautiful documentary called The 1619 Story. Maybe, all right, fuck Dr. Longo. Let's watch Hannah. Next time we're going to have Hannah Nicole Smith on. And let her indoctrinate niggas talking about how they came over here in 1619 as slaves from Africa and how in 1865 they was emancipated by fucking Abraham Lincoln. That's what we gonna do.
We debunked that too in 2019 when they came out with it in the 400-year anniversary of niggas' freedom. I just like niggas got set free in 2019. Remember 1619 and 400 years is 2019. I
already know.
I thought that was really
already
interesting.
did expose. Listen. I'm not saying this. I'm just saying that. I'm just throwing that out there because it's like this shit is a double standard, man. And it's like, yo, we can learn from white people when we agree with them. Listen, like I said, I agree with some of Dr. Longo shit, period. I agree with Doc.
I don't agree. It's because I don't agree, bro. I don't agree.
And I'm like most of my
we've already created Frankenstein. We already created a Frankenstein. Now we about to create another one.
Look,
yeah, I'm cool. Look, I'm on his head.
These Negroes
my bad, y'all.
Frankenstein. They believe.
If y'all want to protect him, okay. I just want to know why is he not to be touched? Why is his information or why is he this Trevor Longo not to be touched?
Nobody stopping you from doing your expose.
Now, when you did a bill with Dr. Imhotep, right? Now, during your show, if somebody from the Aboriginal community, or even after the fact, right, started going at Dr. Imhotep, would that be disrespectful to you?
No.
Okay.
I've had plenty of people on my panel and niggas didn't agree with. Then like from Flacco to fucking bro, we've been doing this too long for niggas to be in their feelings. I need to know what me checking the information that came out of Longo's mouth, and I didn't see him on your channel, so I don't know what happened over there. So why would that offend any of you niggas?
Oh no, I don't think anybody would be offended. I mean, like
that's
I said,
a question to you because you addressed it because you're saying that by me checking him, by me coming for his scalp.
That's totally fine.
Why do you have a problem with that, Ab TV?
I don't have an issue with you coming at him. He's a man. Y'all can do whatever y'all want. That's not the issue.
No.
Like,
I'm addressing what you said, brother.
What I said, right? When people come over, we bring over to have conversations with, right? It will be respectful as people who you've been building with for years, right? To respect for their platform to act a certain way, right? Your individual opinion on an individual guest should not outweigh the respect that you have for your brothers and their platform. That's what I'm saying. Okay,
brother.
So no matter, hold on, let me see.
Jam Master Jay, whether it's not a coincidence, whether it's anybody, by me reacting to anybody, by me going to their channel, by me hearing anything, has nothing to do with disrespecting you, my brother.
No. But the implications the implications all day have been that me and BAP did something wrong by having this guest over here.
I never said
that. If I'm wrong now, y'all let me know if I'm. But this, no, I ain't say you said that. I said this has been the implication. This is why people have an issue. There wouldn't be no issue, right? Unless people had an issue. The implications is that because me and BAP spoke with Dr. Longo and me and A1 and BAP spoke with him, right? That somehow we are ushering in someone else to be the leader or the teacher of the Aboriginal. That's the input. So let's not play games like that's not what's being said. That's exactly what the fuck is being said. Even though we've been here putting in the work before most of the people who were here, we've had several different types of guests on outside of Dr. Longo, and ain't nobody had shit to say. And also, people need to understand that yes, we chose to come together in a unified front as a community, but each individual up here got their own platform with their own visions and their own goals for it. The Aboriginal community don't override that.
And I have a voice and opinion, and I can say what the hell I want to say about this cracker.
Right.
I'm not know why y'all upset. Y'all gonna have to explain this to me. It's not attacking nothing. I didn't even see what you did with him, so I can't speak to that, brother. You got okay? I let you talk. I mute my mic, and y'all not getting a clear clarity over here. Y'all not getting clarity. I'm not attacking.
Hold on. Is anybody
you're mad for no reason right now?
I'm not upset. I'm asking a question. Is anybody on the panel saying Chief is wrong for feeling the way he feels? No. So why you keep saying it? Nobody's saying it. No.
You're having a conversation that I'm not having. I never accuse you nothing. I don't give a fuck who you have on your panel. If he says something wrong and he's saying stuff wrong, his ass is grass.
Let me ask you a question.
Why is that a problem?
What is the point of keep bringing up the fact that he came on and you didn't even see our bill, right? So you obviously talking about another bill from another time, right?
I see him on a pale skin channel.
Hold on.
Shit, he coming out his mouth. He needs to be checked for. He needs to be. I'm just saying he needs to teach on Slavs when the Slavs came to Florida. How about that?
None of the people that had
us slaves.
None of the people who had a conversation with him even know what you're talking about.
I got you. I said the other night on my channel, and it's my channel, and I have a platform too, right? And I'm going to say what the hell I want to say on my platform. So if anybody got a problem with what I'm saying on my platform, because you just said I have a platform of my own, correct?
Of course. So and you going to wait on.
I see Longo on anybody's channel.
Are you going to run your platform? Are you going to run
to what I
hold on. Are you gonna? Let me ask you a question, Chief. Are you gonna run your platform based off the opinions of how people feel in the community? Or are you gonna run your? Okay, so right there, right? So that same thing, you have to give other people that same respect, bro.
Okay, so if you don't feel any type of way that you did anything wrong, you shouldn't even feel no way.
No.
My bad, sir. I want to interview the clan. I want to interview David Duke. I want to interview everybody. So you think I'm interviewing them to be friends with them?
I'm about to do that. For the last 2 hours, bro, you've been up here saying the same shit, and it has certain implications.
And everybody said I'm right, including you. So why are we having a conversation?
No,
conversation, brother.
No. Everybody ain't been saying you right.
Who's saying I'm wrong?
Not saying you wrong, bro. You wrong. You wrong on this. You're wrong on the fact that your ego, right, and how you feel.
Now we talking egos. The guys are talking egos. Now, okay, now it's about my ego.
Okay. So
I'm gonna stop talking about this, brother.
Hold on. Tell me why I'm wrong. I'm gonna mute. Have you not been for the last 2 hours? Have you not been for the last 2 hours speaking about how you feel about shit?
Yes.
Okay, so what does that have to do with information? What does that have to do with the legitimacy of anything? What does that have to do with us building and moving forward? What does that have to do with anything?
Okay, so I asked the question, what information do you agree that he talks about?
I don't agree with a lot of shit he don't that he says.
So the stuff that you don't agree with,
that doesn't stop me.
Stuff that you don't agree
I don't agree with a lot of shit you say. I don't agree with a lot of shit Bap say. I don't agree with a lot of shit a lot of people say. That doesn't allow. Wait.
We talking about
that doesn't stop me.
We're talking about a culture vulture, though. We're talking about Vlad 3.0. We're talking about
that's your opinion.
We're talking about Vlad Longo. We're talking about Vlad Longo.
That's your opinion, though.
Okay, but that's my goddamn opinion. Why is my opinion less valid than yours?
Hold on, real quick.
It's not. But you're not allowing my opinion or anybody else's opinion to be heard. Hold on. I'm gonna explain it to you. Hold on. I'm gonna explain it to you, right? In order for you to be right, that means somebody else has to be wrong, right?
Wrong.
So, okay. So wait.
It wasn't wrong for AP to have him on there. It wasn't wrong for y'all to have a conversation with him.
Okay, cool.
It's not wrong for me to have my opinion and to check him and to say that he shouldn't be on TED Talk. He shouldn't be nowhere talking about American nothing. He should be talking about when the Slavs came to Florida, sir. Period. Anybody wrong? Cool. Anybody mad about that?
You have an opinion.
That has nothing to do with you. I don't have an issue has nothing to do with you.
I don't have an issue with your opinion, bro. I'm just saying.
Where am I wrong?
I'm not saying you wrong about your. Wait. How could I say you're wrong about your opinion? You have an opinion just like everyone else. I can't tell you that
I'm just giving my opinion then.
Your opinion is wrong. I would never do that, right? That's not what I'm saying, right? I'm not saying that at all. I'm just speaking on the overall topic and conversation of having Dr. Longo on those two platforms and the motherfucking backlash and the response and the reaction that's been happening ever since that happened. Do you acknowledge and agree that there has been that?
No, that ain't got nothing to do with me.
See,
I was banging on the nigga in the chat room.
Because what
that ain't
happens
got nothing
is
to do with me, bro.
Let me just say this real quick. Let's just cut.
If he on the channel again, I'm gonna bang again if he's saying some shit I don't like.
But Chief, let me just say
I
one
gotta
thing.
do
Right? Look. Whatever your opinion or your disagreements with him, like we all said, we all don't agree with everything he said, right? But see, what happens is this, right? These other conversations is coming from individuals who don't like individuals over here anyway. So everybody looking for a side or a team to be on. Oh yeah, we don't need no white people teaching us. But watch when a motherfucker do a live stream and go to the history archives or go to any one of these sites. They're reading shit coming from white people, and most of the stuff that's in this documentation you do not agree with, but guess what? You'll still reference it. You'll still reference that person as a reference. So whether or not we sit up here saying we believe something, or Dr. Longo, we gonna go out to dinner with him, or go on a double date with him, none of that shit. We're cross-referencing fucking research. So like I said, for the people who agreed with it and thought it was a good bill, shout out to y'all. For everybody who disagreed with it, then that's your opinion. You have a right to do that. But don't make me look like I'm some type of fool and I don't have discernment on who's coming in teaching this information.
Hold on, I got my hand up.
We done been on the battlefield. We done been on the battlefield with Pan-Africans, with Israelites.
Right.
With
hold on, bro.
Other Aborigines for years.
Hold on, listen though.
What? Okay, go ahead.
We have people coming on, and I think it's interesting, you guys, that if it's not a coincidence or people Black Power banging, caste system, like niggas have a different niggas have a different demeanor when it comes to pale skins. You know what I mean? I'm trying to figure out why is that a fact? Is that a fact?
That's cap. Every person I've ever had on my platform,
because right now,
hold on.
He's the only person that we've ever said something about having to be disrespected. The nigga, there's a big L in the chat room saying that I'm disrespecting y'all guests. No, the fuck I'm not.
No.
Motherfuckers out, niggas. I'm cool guns. All type of stuff. What are y'all talking about?
Look. The live stream is over. So you're not disrespecting the guest. What was asked during the live stream ain't got nothing to do with your personal opinion. What you choose to do after that. You a grown ass man. I would never try to say nothing like that or impose anything like that. That's crazy. That's crazy as hell, right? What I asked for. Hold on. What I asked for in my chat, like, let me just say this, Chief. What I asked for in my chat from my community, which is people who supposed to love and respect me, I asked them to respect my guest. Now, whether that guest was a white man, whether it was a nigga, I asked them to be respectful in my chat, right? Now, some people chose not to do it. Some people chose to do it, right? But then what happens after the fact, right, is there are a bunch of people who are now all of a sudden airing their grievances out with Dr. Longo, with the bills, with all of these different things, right? And so now it's become like a debacle when it never had to be anything like that. Like from day one, every person that has ever came on my show, I give them the same amount of respect. I ask them similar questions. I talk to them with the similar vernacular. It's the same thing. So I don't like the implications of, well, when white people come around, your teeth get the bucket. When you can go back years and see whether it was a white person, whether it was goddamn anybody, an Asian or whoever, I gave them the same basic respect to have the opportunity to speak and to hear their perspective. That's what the platform is built for. If we don't have the opportunity
chat
to
room
do it,
live and disagreeing respectfully. I was disagreeing. I was cracking jokes in AP's thing, but I was
you had people
expressing
call that man a cracker, all this
I did.
disrespectful shit. I'm just, I mean, for real though. But like, listen, I mean, but okay, so that's disrespect to whoever channel that is. Because you don't want, I'm not coming to your channel while you got somebody on their building and disrespecting you or disrespecting your guests, whether I disagree with them or not. If I disagree with their information, I'm keeping on their information. I'm not gonna call them, oh, you a Slavic. He ain't call none of us that. He ain't disrespect none of us.
I beg to differ.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, we spoke to him, AP spoke to him, okay? None of the bills I've seen, regardless if he get the terminology wrong or who he may think and who he may think we're not, I've never heard him disrespect anybody or call anybody out their name out of some hatred.
Okay, so I'm just trying to figure out, why do Longo get a pass?
He don't get no pass.
I've been trying to say all the time.
Information is up for scrutiny, including Trevor Longo.
It's what I've been saying all the time. It's what I've been saying all the time, though, Chief. If white people getting the pass, then Dr. Longo white, so he getting the pass too. It's just dead on that.
Who the fuck
just
is
dead on that.
Chris the actor, man? Bring your bitch ass on the platform, man.
It ain't nothing else. It really ain't nothing else to discuss. If white people getting passes, Dr. Longo white, he get a fucking pass. It's just dead on that. Why we calling asking?
Greetings and good afternoon to the panel, because I'm getting confused here just listening. Thank you, Copper Color Grizzly, for the invitation. But I'd like to ask something after I make my statement, and let's kind of just deal with just the two simple facts that I thought I heard up until my entering in. Putting the whiteness aside for the moment, what I keep hearing people going back and forth about is challenging the information is one, and secondly, who is bringing the information, which unfortunately has a whiteness connotation to it. And whenever it comes up amongst us, it's like a skunk being thrown into the family reunion and the barbecue or the pickup. Whenever we seem to be together, and one of these type individuals, whether you call them Slavs, slaves, white, Caucasian, pale skins, because that's what they told us in Hollywood in the movie. Every time one of them came around us in our community gathering, it was pale skin, white man, speak with forked tongue. Now, I'm using that first to set the context of what I'm asking the question about. First and foremost, all these people who come in contact with us, who are foreign to us, because I think we're all at least in agreement in one simple thing. We are the Aborigine or we are the descendant of the Aborigine. One or the other, however you want to come about it. Other people have a problem with terms, descriptions, black, etc., fill in the blank. But that description is, again, identifying a specific people who other people seem to need to come amongst us and cause the shit that I'm hearing even today. I don't get that. Now, that's just me. I'm just putting my opinion out first, but then the question is to whoever wants to respond on the panel. Smoke, you kind of said it, and Chief, you were headed that way when talking about whoever these people are getting a pass. It is because of either White Zaddy, Jesus, Muhammad, who they're telling us was also pale skin. When any of these individuals are put amongst us, they are given a pass through divinity, belief systems, and because they came to us telling us something. I don't care what it is. You can call it scholarship, you can call it research, you can call it his story, but it's being brought to us without challenge. And that's a good meme there, showing Coon Steve Oh, Monsieur Candy! When we are passing to them some heightened, established position that we're to bow down to, I can't speak for anybody else on this panel. I got a real problem with that, and I yield.
Now, let me respond to you real quick. So you said a lot, so I'll try to make it quick, right? Once again, if y'all got the implication that this dude who came on the platform was somehow being on a pedestal, then, you know, I apologize for however that was perceived, but you guys should know the individuals that you've been watching for the last half a decade or a decade, right? You should know their methodologies by now. You should know pretty much their intentions and how they move just based off of watching these people for a certain amount of time. So when you see individuals move in unconventional ways, right? Most of our people look to go and judge that because that is not how they would do it in this situation. But you must take into consideration that you're not in the same situation as the individual who is creating the content or who is in the situation that we're speaking of. Now, I'm about to call Cap and I'm about to call the community out, and some people about to be mad. But before Dr. Longo came, right? Before any pale face got to this community, niggas was still beefing. Niggas was still fighting. Niggas was still shitting on each other. Niggas. So I call Cap when it comes to, oh, now the white man is here and now all this division. That's bullshit. Niggas have been divided with amongst themselves way before a motherfucking pale face ever came into this community or was ever brought to it. So why don't we address the fact that the community has been motherfucking beefing for the last 2.5 years and stop putting all this energy to one guest of one person on 2 shows, right? And this being the main cause of why everything is fucked up now. When last time I checked, this community has been broken. Niggas been shitting on each other. Niggas been scamming each other. Niggas been doing a whole bunch of shit. And I ain't seen a pale face involved in none of that. I digress.
You're correct.
Hold on. We're about to get out of here, y'all. And I want to end it on this last note, man. Shout out to everybody and their opinions. You know what I mean? I respect everybody's opinion. But at the end of the day, man, niggas gonna keep doing what they doing. Niggas ain't getting taught by nobody. Niggas doing the edifying. Nobody put nobody on this pedestal. Nobody's following them behind no goddamn body. With that being said, so we're gonna keep teaching and pushing Aboriginal information. I'm gonna continue to allow anyone, which has been my thing since I started the platform, I will allow anyone on this platform to regurgitate any information. At any time, the information can and will be challenged. Now, so with that being said, shout out to all the real. And listen, man, I want to make this clear, man, because the initial conversation was about Lotus too, man. Him throwing shots at motherfuckers. Fuck dude, man. We ain't gonna allow dude to come over here and just pop shots and run and niggas act like they don't know what's going on. Fuck dude. That's where we stand with it. And nobody say shit about him. He's a weirdo. He's making up shit and he's lying. He cannot pull up any audio or anything where we talking about his family or anything like that. So fuck dude. I'm gonna keep on continue to step on niggas' necks. Nothing that nobody can say that can stop nothing that I motherfucking do on this platform. All right. So I respect y'all and y'all opinions and dropping shit. It don't matter. If y'all don't like what y'all heard, listen, I don't like a lot of shit that I heard. You know what I do when I don't like something that I don't see on the motherfucking platform? I don't listen to that bullshit. And so that's what I advise you slow motherfuckers to do if you don't like what you hearing on these platforms that you disagree with. Shout out to the real ones that understand. Shout out to the ones that don't. Hopefully you'll be able to add clarity. You understand me? So shout out to all the black folks, the so-called black folks in America, American Indians, American Aborigines, Moors, FBAs, and any other title that my peoples in North America identify as. We're going to keep on waking up the people. I'm not a nitpicker. I'm not with the weirdo shit.
I'm with straight up business, man. We not with the semantics, man. Y'all niggas got double standards and y'all pick and choose. But you nigga, now you gonna pick and lose, nigga. It's Big Al and it's Bout. We out of here. Shout out to all the real ones. With that being said, we out. Make sure y'all be aware, stay vigilant, stay dangerous. It's your brother Aboriginal Power. We out.
See, my life has been in motion. I'm a little windy. I'm not giving up yet. If you with me, time to place up your bet. Ain't no turning back, got niggas who ran. When we caught his ass, got caught in that jam. Yeah, you know who I am. Yeah, you know who I am. I can feel it coming. I can feel it coming. It's that feeling in your stomach, you can feel it coming. It's that feeling in your stomach, you can feel it coming. Yeah, you can feel it coming. Fake love, snake you in your face, love. That snake you in your face, love. I told my brothers we gon' make it, that's how God wrote it. And the snake gon' show his face, cause that's how God wrote it. Too much fake love, that snake you in your face, love. Your face, love. That snake you in your face, love. I told my brothers we gon' make it, that's how God wrote it. And the snake gon' show his face, cause that's how God wrote it. Too much fake love, that snake you in your face, love. Your face, love. That snake you in your face, love. I told my brothers we gon' make it, that's how God wrote it.